Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is about that time for the third installment of the 2025 divisional round of the playoffs, where the Houston Texans on the road again. They're back on the road again to Star Foxborough to take on the Lollylulelo in your 2025 divisional round of the playoff game. Highlight commentary. Who's going on to Denver? Oh, it's going to be a great game. Patriots, Texans for the right to visit Denver in the AFC Championship. Who's coming out on top? Oh, Lord, it's going to be a good game. I am looking forward to it. We're going to have a good time. Hopefully, you had yourselves a good Sunday. I am looking forward to this game. I should expect hard-nosed defense, and it's the Lollylulelo, the New England Patriots, who have the football waste. Dump off to Stephon Diggs. Where's he going? Absolutely nowhere. Get the punt unit ready because the Patriots have to punt. The Texans pitch a 3-and-out straight out the gate. Straight out the gate, they pitch a 3-and-out, and they're going to force the Texans are going to force the Patriots to come off the football. What's going on with y'all? Hopefully y'all had yourselves a very good Sunday. Let's go down the list. Matt, Justin, Bronze, Richie, your boy Nick, Alfredo, Avatar, the return from Noel. Got a block. He's going to take it across the 25 to the 26, and here comes CJ Stroud. Moneybag, Mask, Beyblades, Black Freakazoid, Tyler, Lord, Marquez, Jay, Virgo Kid, Daryl, Justin, Junior, Nelson in the house. What's going on, brother? How's it going? Bronco fan, what's going on? Amy in the building, what's going on, sister? Mystical, how's it going? Jeff. Electri, I believe that I know I butchered it. Sir Chavez, what's happening? Nathan. Dev, how is it going? Net Strike, True, Nick, Rasta King. Oh, pass incomplete. No Nico Collins in this game. He is out with a concussion. I have New England and Los Angeles winning today, but of course, I could be wrong. And this game is brought to you by Underdog. Make sure you guys scan the QR code. Use the promo code Adonis. I was too busy editing for the commentary. My dumbass forgot to go jump on Underdog to do a wager for this game. So remind me before Chicago taking on Los Angeles later this evening to go head on over to Underdog so I can get in on it because I won a little bit last week. Want to make sure that I can get a W this week. So that's 3 consecutive games. I haven't wagered anything, but it's playoffs, so we going big money, you know. Beyblade said, remember the little girl on TikTok who chose the Patriots to win so the Texans should win? Well, damn. You said because a little girl on TikTok chose the Patriots, you said, fuck her, let's go with the Texans? Golly. Wow, what a drop by Captain Christian Kirk. Football hit him right in the damn chest. He ends up letting it go, and Ellis almost came away with an interception. Captain Espanol put 2 on it. Said, yeah, what's going on, family? How is it going? How is it going? Oh, Lord. Yeah, it's going to be a good day. By the way, shout out to the people over on Instagram. I woke up last night to 300,000 followers over on Instagram. I got the 300s right here. I got the 300 balloons right here. I'm about to cross 310 before the end of today. I don't know what's going on. Unreal motion over on Instagram. This is spectacular. This is spectacular. All 2026 really, but December, the run that I've been on from May up until now has been incredible. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Sargent put 20 on it. I appreciate you. Say, I hope I'm doing well today. You're feeling much better since yesterday because work sucks. You were like Homer when he got hit with the chair, but you're feeling much better today. And as always, give him a Tamatonga. It's like LeBron after it's Taco Tuesday, one way or another, One way or another, we're going to have ourselves a good time. Dottie said, you'll follow me now on Instagram. I appreciate you. Much love. I thoroughly would appreciate that. That means a lot. 1205 for life. But 5-1 said, every team that got that the little girl picked lost, it's rap for your Bears. Oh, my. Oh, my. So we shall see. You got to feel Mendoza versus Beck tomorrow. That's going to be a good game, but you already know it's all about the you. But we'll see what ends up happening. Matt had put 2 on and said top 3 Houston running backs and Patriot QBs. So straight out the gate, the Patriot QBs, obviously, I don't think anybody would contend with this 3. It's obviously Brady, Drew Bledsoe, and Grogan. They all took them to Super Bowls. Those are your top 3 Patriots QBs. As for Houston running backs, Arian Foster is probably at the top of the list. And Houston's a very young franchise. But when you're saying Houston, are you also including the Oilers, or is it strictly going to be the Texans from 2002 on? That's where you have to, because if you include the Oilers, now you have your Earl Campbell and an Eddie George comes into play. But, so you're including are you counting the Oilers? Well, technically, Matt would have to answer if he counts the Oilers as well. Because if you count the Oilers, then, so Matt said from 2002 on. So from 2002 on, Arian Foster's your all-pro, right? Then you have a couple of variable guys that you can kind of move around. You had Lamar Miller was probably better in Miami than he was in Houston. Arian Foster would be at the top of the list there. So if you separate the Oilers, who else would I want to have there in the top 3 of the backs of Texans running backs all time there? They had a Pro Bowler a few years prior. How long ago was it? What was it? After Arian Foster, they had a guy. It escapes me because all through the 2000s they haven't really had a dude. Alfred Blue, no, I wanted to. Blue was, but they haven't had too much. Lazy put 5 on and say, hey, how's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Rod in the building, what's going on? How is it going? Oh, we on the treadmill today. Let's walk a little bit. Let's walk a little bit. We ain't gonna be walking as hard as we did last time around, but nonetheless, we will walk. Ramondre Stevenson on the carry. Where's he going? Nowhere. Oh. Trying to get some momentum. I got to march a little bit. Marco put 2 on it on a scale of 1 to cooked. How cooked are the Broncos? How cooked are the Broncos? Again, I've said this before. I'll say it again. The game still got to get played, but it's not looking very good. And it's going to be Jared Stidham, who apparently is going to get the nod. So it all comes down to how Sean Payton coaches him up. Oh, wow. Ramondre Stevenson's got the edge. He's down the sideline. Big first down inside Houston territory. Marco put 2 on it. But yeah, to answer that question, I'll say it's at about a 6 towards cooked. Lazy put 5 on it. Much love. Now, or I should say, giving out gifts, donations. Sargon that put 2 on said also that I hear Santos Escobar return to AAA. No, I did not know this. But overall, they can lean on that defense. But as we both know, or all of us know, because it's more than just the 2 of us, as we know, your defense can make play after play after play. But if the offense can't produce points and the defense isn't putting the points on the board, they can only hold on for so much. So we'll see. But the game, remember, like I said yesterday, the game still has to be played. The game still has to be played. But they're in a very tough spot. They're in a very tough spot. They have to be able to run the ball. Yeah, you can lean on the run game. Their run game's not the most impressive, but they're going to have to need the run to show up. And best believe, I'm telling you right now, they get over 120 yards collectively on the ground, I think they can win no matter who they play against. But it's going to be a tall task because both these defenses are incredibly feisty. But we'll worry about that next week. Gonna sweat into the suit? Yeah, I got to take it to the dry cleaning anyway. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not walking faster today. I think where was I walking yesterday, on 3? Oh, shit, I'm at 2.8, so what's the difference? I'll put it down to 2.6. Peekaboo in the building said Drake May could feed you his mayo is crazy. That's outrageous. First game in history, you're cheering for the Pats. Time has changed. Insane. Thomas in the building. What's going on, Thomas? What's happening? 4th down coming up right now. And now here's the question for the Lolly Lule Low. What do you want to do?
Gotcha, bitch.
Short yard. Ooh, I'm gonna
Justin Rojas Beats is now following.
It's not good. Yeah, we're not gonna have too much inflection today. I need that for tomorrow. They're going 4th and 2. They're gonna go for it. They're gonna go for it here. William giving out gifts. I appreciate you. 5 gifteds as always, keeping the streak going. Which day of sobriety you on, brother? 4th and 2. They're going to go for it. Pass is caught. Pop Douglas over the middle. Pop Douglas to the end zone. That's a touchdown for the Patriots.
Gifts.
And on 4th and 2, the gamble pays off with a touchdown.
More gifts.
And Pop Douglas
Match
scores
Visor
from
gifted
28
Nick the
yards out.
Tabloid
The
head
Lolly Lule
subscription.
Low are on the
Match
board.
Visor gifted a tier 1 sub to Nick the Tabloid head. They are given 309 gift subs in the channel.
Congratulations. As for ATL, now you got an offensive-minded coach that's in there. Raheem Morrison, all the choke job, he is gone. However, there should be a bit of concern because,
just
he
resubscribed for
mismanaged
24
a
months.
lot of talent over in Cleveland. That's a touchdown for the Lolly Lule Low. 6 plays, 66 yards, under 4 minutes. Extra point is good. It's a 7-0 lead. Wendell said he also passed. Oh, wow, you passed 3.5 years, no booze? Hey, big W's for sobriety in the chat. Ruben just resubscribed 24 months, a full 2 years, and Matt giving out even more gifts. I appreciate you. That's a touchdown, first drive. Pop Douglas to the end zone on the gamble for the score. Forbidden One put 5 on, said, you live in a house full of Niner fans. They're all depressed and won't come out of their rooms today. Well, somebody going to have to eat unless they going on a completely, 24-hour dry fast. I'm sure they're not having a very good time. But if the whole house is a Niner fan, who are you a fan of? Because if you're a fan of Seattle, well.
Donations. Gifts. More gifts.
Match Visor gifted Mask_Mari_24 a subscription. Match Visor gifted a tier 1 sub to Mask_Mari_24. They are given 310 gift subs in the channel.
More gifts. Jose, what's going on? How is it going? Forbidden One put 2 on, say, you're a Raiders fan. You enjoy suffering. Jeez, Louise. Yeah, that's tough. That is tough. And it's a tough way to go out, but ultimately, life goes on. Got to retool, got to rebuild, got to get back, see what next year brings. Sargent put 2 on it, said play the Drake clip for the touchdown from Drake May. Where is the Drake clip? That's a good question. I don't think I put. Where is it, Drake? Oh, there it is.
Drake!
Yes!
Gotcha, bitch!
Q in the building. What's
High
going on?
Grade
So how am
South
I
is
doing?
now
I'm all right.
following.
I'm all right. What am I looking? WWE. I'm all right. Who do I have winning this game? The Lolly Lule Low. I have the Patriots winning this game. What a pass over the middle, taking advantage on the 4th down. I believe that was Bullock. Oh, they didn't bring a blitz. Yeah, Bullock just missed it. Just missed him. Hell of a play. Hell of a play. Way to take advantage and find the end zone. Real Gaming Demand said, even though you're a Patriot fan, you're secretly rooting for a black QB Super Bowl? Well, damn. Cheer against your squad, why don't you? Here comes the kickoff. It's going to be oh, that's not really the best kick. It's in the landing zone. It's fielded at the 10. Oh, he slipped. Damn. He slipped. Braxton Berrios slipped on the ground. And what's his ex's name? Is Alex Erie? Earl? Whatever the case is. I've had a bunch of her videos pop up on my what they call it, FYP now. Yeah, a ton of her videos because apparently she's rumored to have been dating Tom Brady, but we'll see. 1205 for life, but Tour said worse QB classes. Who was 2007 along with Russell? Was there anybody who was there? 07. 07. What other QBs came out 07? No, it's way too soon for 2022. Unless they all out the league, it's way too, like within the last 5 years, it's way too soon. 2011 is crazy. Because Cam was in that, you gotta look at a class that really produced nothing. 2011, Cam obviously is probably the only notable in that draft, but oh my God, the pass was nearly intercepted. Well, we got to consider first draft classes that produced absolutely nothing. Golly. Higgins couldn't make a play. I don't know. Houston's not attempting to run the ball at all. That nearly got picked. Damn. 2000 has Brady in there. Albeit you could have the other quarterbacks I was taking before him did, absolutely nothing, but Brady's in there. You got to consider draft classes that literally have nothing. There's a dump off. Good catch by Dalton Schultz. Nobody's there. Literally nobody is there. He gets all the way down to the 25-yard line. What a catch and run. What a catch and run. No. They're talking about quarterback draft classes, not because 2011 from top to bottom, you're talking about one of the best, draft classes of all time. Produced a number of different Hall of Famers that's in there. Cam Jordan probably can mess around and get the call at one point. Obviously, Von Miller, J.J. Watt is in that as well. Julio Jones is in that as well. I think Ryan Kerrigan was an incredibly solid player. He's not a Hall of Famer by any estimation, but he was in there as well. Like, you had a number of different guys. I think Cam Hayward was in that draft class. I think he might be 2010. No, I think it's 2011. It might have been the year after they lost in the Super Bowl. So, but there's a lot of guys. 2018, bro. What? It's too soon. You can't, like, you gotta. Remember, we have the entire history of the draft that you have access to. You have guys the football didn't start in 2000. You have 1990 squads that players had their complete careers already finished. Could leverage those drafts as well. Best Texans players? Well, Watt, Johnson are the best two Texans. Then you have D-Hop as well, who's probably there at 3. Then after that, you got a couple of guys like a Brian Cushion who played the bulk share of his career there. He was very solid. Whitney Merciless, that was another. Oh, wow, the pass was batted into the air. That was dangerous. Merciless was there for a period of time. He was pretty good as well. Schaub missed a pick 6. I don't know if I'd put him there on that list. I'd have Arian Foster before I have him. So I'd probably have Foster there at 4 because he was also an All-Pro. And then after him, now you just kind of want to pick who you want to put there at 5 because I think Will Anderson will definitely end up. Him, Stingley, those guys are very, very good players who, for all intents and purposes, should spend their careers there. I think also Dwayne Brown, he's been, I think the bulk share of his career had been with Houston. Hell of a catch right there. How long, wait, was he there the whole time? Dwayne Brown, he's in Seattle now, but he was in Houston for how long? He was in Houston for 10 years. So Dwayne Brown would probably end up, on that list as well. So if you had to go with a 5, I'd probably go Andre Johnson, J.J. Watt, DeAndre Hopkins, Arian Foster, Dwayne Brown. That'd be my 5 there on the group. D'Amico Ryan's also very good as well while he was there. C.J. Stroud able to find his man. They're moving the chains and tap on an extra 15 on that face mask, and man's just, and that's just a slight face mask. I remember back in the day, they used to have, what was it, 5-yard face mask, and then a 10-yard, no, a 5-yard, and then a 15-yard.
14 grams of
To answer your question, that's the Jets, and it's not even close. Matt said, which fans are the biggest masochists? It's the Jets. You talk about a squad who legitimately, for 57 years, not only hasn't made it back to the Super Bowl, but you can probably count on, you could, in the 57 years, you probably don't have 20 seasons where there's winning seasons since then. That's fucking brutal. That's brutal. So the Jets are in a very bad spot. Like I would struggle, because if you go back to 2000, you have 2002, you got 9, 10, 15, that's it. Dalton Schultz, oh, he nearly put the ball on the ground late, but he's going to be down at the 1. Hey, as far as I'm concerned, I ain't going to hold you. If I'm Houston, this 4-down territory, I'm running it up the gut, back-to-back plays. I'm running it up the gut, back-to-back plays. Angela in the building, Patriots said, checking in as always. What's good, friend? I'm all right. Hush Sounds, Patriots. What's going on, Hush Sounds? Long time. Said, Jet fan here. Yeah, the pain is your religion indeed. All right. Here we go. Goal-to-go situation. They got a big boy there lined up at fullback. It's morning. Woody Marks on the handoff down into the end zone. That's a TD. There's laundry on the field, though. This might end up being a legal shift. No, it's offsides on the defense. What's the call? Is it offsides on the defense? Or is it illegal? Oh, I think it's a legal shift. Laundry on the field on the offense. Who is it on? Who is it on? Who's the call on? Was somebody, well, obviously somebody's either on and or off the ball. That completely screwed them over. Are they going to give us a replay? Schultz is off.
14 grams.
Is he, oh, was he in motion in the middle of of him hiking the football?
Then you sell it.
Oh, I think he was supposed to get back on the ball. That's brutal. That's absolutely brutal. Fuego Patuan said, check in to make sure your brother, Bronco fan, ain't tear up his house after the Bo Nix news. Nah, I don't think he should have. All right, what do you got here, Stroud? You could run if you have to. You could run if you have to. Throws a jump ball and overthrows Woody Marks. Did they have a QB spy? I want to see if they have a replay of that play. Did they have a QB spy there? I don't. In today's game of mobile quarterbacks, I hate the fact that sometimes they don't bail out to just tuck and run. If you identify there's not a QB spy, sometimes you should just tuck it and run, bro. If you know the pressure is coming, the pocket is collapsing, tuck that football and run. I'll replay it because I'm watching on ESPN Plus. I'll replay it to see if they had a QB spy or not. Yeah, he threw the ball to D-Hop. Evidently forgot he ain't played there in 7 years. All right, let me see. Can I go? Oh, I don't think I can. Shit, yeah, I can't. I'm trying to see if I could go back on ESPN. I can't. Yeah, I can't. It just has play and then fast forward to live feed, which is weird. How can I fast forward to live feed if I can't go backwards? It is what it is. Sargon said top 3 Texans tight ends and Patriots wide receivers. I couldn't tell you Texans tight ends. That's on a Texans fan to tell you. I couldn't tell you Texans tight ends. Patriots receivers. Branch. Well, no. Moss, in the time in which he was there, 50 touchdowns with one organization is huge. He might be their all-time leading receiver. He might be their all-time leading receiver with TDs, that is. Did they have somebody who scored more TDs with the Patriots? Stanley Morgan has their most yardage. Yeah, Stanley Morgan had their most yardage. Branch won an MVP over there. Wes Welker, in his time, he had 70. Who scored their most TDs? Gronkowski, obviously, he plays tight end. Who's there? Stanley Morgan is their best receiver all time. Moss would be number 2. So Stanley Morgan, Moss, and then oh no, they had a receiver in the 90s. Oh no, in the 80s. Oh, fucking dude was a beast. Oh my God, he got better as he aged. The fuck was his name? Irving Fryer. No, Gronk is a tight end. He don't count. He did receive, but he's a tight end. So it'd be Morgan, Moss, Irving, Fryer, or really Morgan, Fryer, then Moss, because those two guys actually played a way larger period of time in that organization. You said put those losing teams in order, so it'd probably be Jets. So you're saying Jets, Raiders, Cowboys, Falcons, Steelers, Commanders, 49ers, and the Saints. All time of which one? So from the Jets are at the top of that list there. Now, everybody but the Falcons have a Super Bowl on that list. So, but all-time suffering, the Jets are probably 1. Then I would probably go Falcons. And we're going all-time here. So then I would go Falcons. Follow that by the Saints. Cowboys would be next. I'd go Commander. Actually, you know what? I'd probably go. No. Cowboys would be probably in front of Commanders, because I think the Commanders haven't suffered as much as the Cowboys did. Then I would put Commanders. No, well, Raiders in front of Cowboys and Commanders. Then Cowboys in the middle. Commanders next. Steelers and Steelers would probably be the last on that group of the least ones to have to endure that kind of suffering. Oh, San Francisco. San Francisco is probably the least. Between Pittsburgh and San Francisco, they're probably the least of that group that you have there. No, the Lions wasn't involved on his list. So, what decade had the best receivers? The 2000s or the 2000s or the 90s? The 2000s or the 90s produced the best receivers. And truly, I think the 2000s has it. The 2000s has it. I'm just going based off the list he provided. But, all right. Let's see what they got here. Texans looking to respond on defense to get a stop. No, they're just interviewing McCarthy. So, for all intents and purposes, you could say potentially to the Pittsburgh for everybody they're interviewing. Same can be said for Baltimore as well. Yeah, 2000 to 2010, I think they had the best wide receiver play. A duck from Drake May. I think that football might have got hit. You could see Tomlin going to Atlanta. Why would he go to Atlanta? Stefanski just got signed there. I think Tomlin might be done. Might completely be done. He could just be like Bill Cowher. Just, hey, I'm finished. I just want to be around my children and my family, and I'm done. Third down from the 22. Empty formation. Here comes the pressure. Drake May. Oh, damn, that ball is down. I wonder if they're going to rule that an intercept. No, I said interception. If that's going to be ruled a fumble or an incomplete pass. I think that actually got batted out of his hands. That might just have been a fumble. And it's a shame for Houston. They couldn't fall on top of that football. Because it looked like his arm was going forward. Did he get batted? Nope. That would be ruled a fumble. Because the ball never released from the hand. That would be ruled a fumble. Hell of a play right there. Danielle Hunter's been on a fucking tear, bro. He played magnificent last week against my Steelers. He's playing even better here today. And here comes the punt block. He's able to get that football off on the punt. Can you get a good return? Come on, Noel. Oh, there's a hold. This might be coming back. They didn't throw the flag? Impossible. Wow. Danielle Hunter, if you will. There's a Hunter. I said Danielle rather than Danielle. Well. I thought I saw a hold. Evidently not. Mr. King put 2 on, said Rondy Barber on his said on his show Tomlin is done. Probably. I wouldn't be surprised if he is. Am I behind? Yes, I am. Because I don't have ABC keeps getting cut. I haven't been able to get ABC back on the antenna since week 1. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. But all right. We're getting ready for what should be the final drive of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see which team will be celebrating with LeBron. Like, enough of that. Time for CJ to use his legs against the defense. Agreed.
BK891 is now following.
He's going to need to, because you're going to need a situation where I think for both quarterbacks, they're going to have to use their legs. Like, for example, call a spade a spade. Patriot fans, you guys can be truthful about this. Last week, if not for Drake May's legs, that game probably still stays 6-3 by the finish. Drake May's ability to use his legs to move down the field is what ultimately aided the Lolly Lule Low in winning that game. So CJ Stroud should probably follow suit as well. They're also going to need oh boy, yeah, they got Woody Marks back immediately. Tomlin wants to be a celebrity. You see him going on SNL. I don't know where you got that one from. Wants to be a celebrity is wild. Oh, whoa. Dalton Schultz is going to the locker room. What's going on? Dalton Schultz going to the locker room, 1205 for life. I put 5 on and said y'all be asking for a lot of top, ranked moments. NFC championship games and AFC championship game moments. Oh, there's a breakup. Damn, Higgins couldn't catch the football. Dalton got to take a poop, potentially. NFC championship and AFC championship moments. A 3. Catch 1 with Montana to Clark. NFC championship moments. Oh, damn. He got to get rid of the ball. Too high. No, Higgins caught it, but he's short. Now what do you want to do? It's 4th and short. What do you want to do if you're Houston? Do you want to go for it? What do you want to do? NFC championship moments. There was a good championship game not that long ago. I would go for it here. Let's see. Oh, he high pointed it right at the line. Did he reach over? No, he didn't. He's short by probably an inch. Anytime Patriots said they just carried him like a sack of potatoes. Yeah, indeed they did. They lifted him up too. All right, Stroud, you can sneak it here. Instead, they're going to hand it off. Nick Chubb got it. That's a first down. Nick Chubb got it. That's a first down. They got it. Move the chains. Raider Murray, I appreciate you. Championship game moments. Championship game moments. Colts come back from 18 down. against the Patriots. That's an AFC side.
Gotcha, bitch.
Marvelous Sean is now following.
That was a play action of nobody. Stroud just got to throw up a touch pass. That's a pick. Oh, he's out of bounds though. He's out of bounds. He caught it, but he's out of bounds. They're gonna say it's a catch, but they're gonna review it. I don't know if he got that foot down. I don't know if he got that foot down. That is. Oh, he got a knee. That's a catch. That's a catch. He got his knee down in bounds. That's a catch. That's an interception. Davis got his knee down in bounds. He's in bounds. Ooh, that's close, but I think he's in bounds. That's a catch. He got it. That's a catch. That knee is in bounds. He's in bounds. That's a catch. That's a catch. Just by this much. By this much. That's a catch. That's a catch. Look at the knee. There's a blade of grass that's there. That's a catch. That's a catch. That's a length of a pubic hair. He got that interception. That's a catch. That's a catch. 100%, I say that's a catch. He got that knee. Jared Pavavo said the word the is in it, the catch, the drive, the fumble. Oh, yeah, fair enough. In the AFC Championship games, you did have the catch, you did have the drive. Both rematch, or I should say one rematch of the other, because it was both Broncos-Browns. Drive, fumble. Drive, fumble, 18-point comeback.
Optimus
And
Prime
then on the
156
NFC side,
is now following.
catch. I'm going year by year in my head right now. All of the Philly ones were all right, but Bert Emanuel call, is that one? That's a moment for sure. In 99. On the AFC side. Well, no, that's the AFC side, NFC side. Something else? I don't know. Any thoughts on how the Giants are going to do next year? We'll see. But the thing with the NFC East is this is the first time since, 2004, you had a repeat champion, and it was the Eagles again. So, potentially, I think that division is all over the place. It can be anybody's. It can be anybody's. The Sherman tip at the end of the 13 championship game, that's a moment right there, Raider. That's a moment. And that was a very good game as well. Favre throwing the interception to Corey Webster. Oh, the call in 2018, that definitely has to be there. Between the Saints and the Rams, the no call. That's huge. That's huge. That would have to be the moment that's there. No, Porter didn't have the pick six in the NFC Championship game. He had the pick six in the Super Bowl. Porter had the pick against Favre where he threw it across his body. And then I think it was Hartley was the kicker's name who sent the Saints to the thing. The Freezer Bowl. What was that? That's no, I think that might have been divisional with the Eagles and the Bears. Or are you thinking the ice game? But that was the NFL championship before the Super Bowl. Fuego put two on and said 3 teams that I was surprised ain't win a Super Bowl besides the 07 Pats and 98 Vikings, 15 Packers. Anytime. But 5 was the greatest NFC championship game. The Seattle Hail Mary over the Packers in the end zone to take them to the Super Bowl the year they won the Super Bowl. And Seattle didn't win the Super Bowl that year. Seattle lost the Super Bowl that year, unless you're a Patriots fan. But because that was 2014. But that was an entire comeback because Brandon Bostic doesn't know how to catch a fucking football on the oh wow, that ball came out. Hey, I think Houston might have it. That ball came out. We need a replay. Houston might have the football here. Houston might have the football here. I think that's Houston football. That ball came out. They're going to say it's Houston ball. They just got the ball right back. They just got the ball right back. They got the ball right back. Drake May was falling to the ground. Did the ball come out? Yep, that's a fumble. That's a fumble. That's a fumble. What a job. Houston got that ball right back. That ball is out. Texans got the ball right back. That defense is balling, man. They playing good defense. Not it. That wasn't a butt fumble. They punched that out. They punched that out. Can't be a butt fumble minus the butt. That would defeat the purpose of a butt fumble. Flacco, what's going on? Said much love from South Africa is representing in the chat room, bro. We got South Africans over on YouTube, South Africans over on Twitch, South Africans over on Facebook. Shout out to y'all. Y'all holding it down. Clarence just became a member. I appreciate you. Tribal Chief said, let's go Texans. They playing very well right now. And after a CJ Stroud interception, the football lands right back into the hands of Houston after a fumble. And now they have the football inside the 25-yard line. All right, so now they get an opportunity to get the ball back on this attempt to take the lead here. It'd be funny if the bum-ass Texans make it to the Super Bowl. Well, they ain't playing like bums. They are not playing like bums. Huss Sound said the pride of Haiti, the chiseled Adonis. Why, thank you. You know, I'll keep that flag near me. All right. Here we go. There's the handoff. Woody Marks on the cut up. He's going to get near the 20, but he gets tackled, and he's down. Ah, damn. Got the notification for my brother's birthday next week. He can't celebrate it anymore. How many Haitians are there in there? We got a few. Mendoza's the natty winner of the national championship. I hope not. Let's go Miami. Let's go Miami. All right, need the offense to lock in. There's going to be a, 3rd and short coming up right now. So pressure is going to be upon Houston to see if they can take advantage here. Okay. Sunday's going all right. I predicted that it would be the Patriots and the Rams that win. I was about to say Chargers and the Rams that win today, but again, we shall see. Shady said, "Why can't my brother celebrate it? He's dead. He died last month." Mendoza clip. Where's the Mendoza clip? Oh, there, huh?
Mendoza!
Select a boy from Jamaica. Hello. The thoughts on the Buffalo hook and ladder play? It was well executed. Very well executed. And you have to appreciate those kinds of moments in the game. Because it's late, so you have situations where guys take advantage. So those are the nice stuff to see. Do I have a challenge flag? No, but I do have a red do-rag here. So maybe for a challenge, I could throw a red do-rag. I have a red do-rag here. Yeah, see the Caribbeans are in the building. Hello there, Caribbeans. All right, second quarter is underway. Second quarter is underway. Crucial 3rd down right now for the Houston Texans. 3rd and 1 from the 18-yard line. Back-to-back plays, or I should say back-to-back drives, ended in turnovers for both teams. Stroud threw a pick. Drake May fumbled the football. And now Houston's threatening to try to take the lead. Anytime it said off of 5-1 said I was right, that was a Pats here in the bowl. You were confused. You should be a sports historian. Nah, I just know a little bit about a lot of things, but I don't know a lot about a lot of things. All right, they're going to try to sneak, and they got it. First down for the Texans. They move the chains, fresh set of downs, approaching the 15. They're at the 16. They're at the 16. Tristan said the Texans need to capitalize. Indeed, they do. You got to find the end zone here. Field goal does not help you. You got to take advantage of the turnovers. Your stream's behind me. I'm a whole play behind. I see right now the ticker said 2nd and 4. They just took the snap. CJ Stroud dump off Woody Marks. He's going to pick up 6. He's going to pick up 6. Clarence said, what do I think the Raiders need to do to not be ass? It starts at the ownership. You desperately need Mark Davis to step down. He needs to step down expeditiously. Give the team to somebody else, because ever since Al Davis passed away, of course you have 2 winning seasons, or I should say 2 playoff berth seasons. But the way the organization's moving, it's all bad. It's all bad. All right. Aaron Donald's in that top 5. He's probably, I'd probably only have him behind Taylor and Reggie. He'd probably end up at number 3 there for the all-time defensive players, because I think he's the greatest D tackle of all time. And you talk about dominance, he's probably just there at 3. I'd have Taylor at 1, Reggie at 2, and then I'd probably have Aaron Donald there at 3. Yeah, he gotta strap up his helmet here. Anytime had said, would it not be great to see a rematch in the Super Bowl now with Brady calling the game? That'd be interesting. Here comes the pressure. Stroud to the end zone. Got him. Touchdown, Captain Kirk. Christian Kirk in the end zone with the touchdown, and Kirk scores the touchdown for the Texans, and now they lead. With no Nico Collins, this Texans offense marched down, took advantage of the short field following the takeaway, and they find the end zone. Ooh, they tried to bring blitz, but they got congested there on the left. Hell of a catch right there from Kirk. Way to hold on to the football. We are Christian Kirk. We carry the flame. What a pass. What a catch. And the Texans are in front with the snow coming down. Extra point is good. It's a 3-point lead. It's a 3-point lead. What a play. It's a shame that JJ had all those injuries in the middle of his doggone prime, and I think his insane training also played a role as well. Because no doubt in my mind, if JJ never had gotten hurt, he probably would have been in a situation where he might end up breaking. He probably left about 40 additional sacks on the table. He probably would have broke into that 5 area for the most sacks all time. He would have probably got Strahan, and only been behind, what is that, Kevin Green and Julius Peppers, who was at like 160 and then 159 and a half. He probably would have jumped those guys, but injuries robbed him. Is water wet? Yes. JJ was Bruce Smith. Yeah. And I think Bruce Smith, he is indeed the sack leader. But I think we all, well, for those who understand the game and historians of the game and respecting, Reggie White was the greatest defensive end in the history. And I probably would even say if Deacon Jones, and I've always said, like, if you gave me an all-time D end, of the 2, I'd probably go Reggie White, Deacon Jones there. But Smith would be there at 3, but you can't go wrong with Smith either. Yeah, the real gaming demand, one of the reasons why I'm not, like, those that was already questioned, like, y'all in the chat could probably give those answers as well. Is JJ 10 what? DNs? Probably, yeah. Because if you take into it, Joe, well, here's the thing. The D-line, you have to separate it by position. Because if you're looking at D-tackle and D-line, there's different criteria that's there. If this was a Stairmaster, I'd be going upwards. This is a treadmill. It's a walking pad, if you will. But you have to separate D-tackles and D-ends. D-tackles, Joe Green. It's Donald is number one that's there. Then it's Joe Green. Because Joe Green was the greatest defensive tackle. Sapp was exceptional. Cortez Kennedy was exceptional. Alan Page, you could also make an argument he probably was there. Randy White, Bob Lilly, I'm forgetting somebody. John Randall. Those guys, absolute beasts at the position. But I think Aaron Donald leapfrogged everybody because he was a different beast. Clarence with 2-1 said, what's the move for the Super Bowl? Am I going live? Well, yes. No, Will Fork isn't in that conversation. Will Fork is not in that conversation. Go ahead and get rid of it. Reggie White plays DN. Tyreek Hill, a top 5 receiver, not anymore. He got hurt. He had a couple 1,700-yard seasons with Tua. He was still undisputedly there in that top area of the league. In fact, you could argue it was Devontae Adams. Tyreek was right there. Justin Jefferson was emerging. Then Jamar Chase and Jefferson have since taken the moniker of being those top 2 dogs in the league. JSN is now coming onto the scene. He needs 2 more seasons of this elite production to be there. Amon-Ra St. Brown, I think, is undisputedly there in the 4 as well. Remember, it's not a season by... No, Jerome Brown died too soon. Jerome Brown is almost same situation as Sean Taylor. All of the talent is there. Oh, that should have been a flag for a push-off on Boutte, but a breakup by Lassiter right there. Jerome Brown would have... He's just like Sean Taylor. All of the damn potential is there. In fact, Bob Sanders didn't die like Jerome Brown and Sean Taylor did, but injuries robbed him. He only played 50 career games, but if he had a full career, that's somebody who probably going to have a gold jacket as well. Nonetheless, you get the idea. All right, here we go. Lolly Lulelo trailing by 3. Handoff, Trevion Henderson. He's only going to get 3 yards here. A 3rd and long coming up right now. Joshua Pavavos, I keep seeing posts about the Bears will win because of the cold. Stafford used to play in Detroit. Cold ain't much as a factor. Well, actually, he played in Detroit. They played in a dome. So, no, him being in Detroit doesn't help the conversation. Lawrence Taylor's a linebacker. That's why he deleted it. Awful. You know that. Reggie Batuan said, JJ's definitely 4. Top 4. Well. All right, here we go. 3rd and manageable. Oh, May's going down. He escapes. May was able to escape. Got away from Rankings. What a play. What a play by May. I'm shocked. I 100% thought he was going down. That's a hell of a play by Drake May, able to stay alive. I 100% thought Drake May was going down there. That's a hell of a play. Here came the pressure. Hunter was right there, missed him, and he was able to go and stay alive. Drake May with a little bit of an escape artist, looking like El Chapo in his prime, getting away when they had all the walls was closing in on him, and he was able to escape. Hell of a play by Drake May there. How long have I been walking? Oh, it's coming up on 2 miles? Nice. 46 minutes already? Golly. Time is flying. I'm going to say OCU Manura. All right, see, I just naming anybody. But approaching 11 minutes left to go here. Damn, Drake May in 2 games might pass Brady for their career rushing yards in Patriot history in the postseason. But then again, Brady wasn't a runner. 30% chance of high wind, light snow forecasted in Chicago. All I know is the game still got to get played. All the conditions, all that stuff won't matter worth a damn. Game still got to get played. And it looks like we got an injury. Strahan was an end. Charlie said, am I wearing dress shoes while I'm walking? No. I don't wear the dress shoes when I'm on stream because I don't need to have them shoes on. Like, am I in a full suit? Yes. Am I in a full? Well, this isn't the active suit, so if I lift up my leg, I may rip my pant leg. But Baseball said the Marvel races are reactions are legendary. I appreciate that. I like the fact that you guys like those that content there. Because for a while I didn't want to do that kind of those reaction stuff, but I said, you know what? If I create an experience where people actually want to see my reaction versus just watching the content, because no disrespect to a lot of the reactors that's out there. There's a lot of people who subscribe and follow to a lot of reactors purely just to see the video that's being reacted to, not the reaction. When you happen to get to the point where people are saying, yo, I want to see you react to this. And once you get there, you got good content. How do I feel about Mike McCarthy to Pittsburgh? Well, he's just going for an interview. Anybody can get interviewed. They can interview me. Charlie, I appreciate you. Look beautiful. Now that's high praise right there. Look beautiful and enjoy the content. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. You're welcome. Malik Neighbors commercial was funny. Yeah, good stuff. I enjoy good commercials when you see effort is actually put into it. It's not, just, oh, let's get some high list or A-list or high profile celebrity, get them in a commercial. They don't actually do anything. I actually enjoy commercials where you have a bit of personality that's in there. They make it fun. Is it snowing over in there? It actually was snowing out here. Let me see if it's still snowing. Nope. Not snowing anymore. The snow has stopped. I didn't put down no salt. I ain't shoveled nothing because I knew it was probably going to rain, or it was the type of snow that didn't stick. All right. Drake May, he's got time. Passes too low. Incomplete, looking for Boutte. TM said, how good is Bo Jackson if he isn't injured? Well, for one, if he's not injured, and let's just say he plays a full season, you're looking at a guy who's going to give you that 1,000 yards year in, year out. My only concern is I don't think they were still in Los Angeles during this time period, right? No. They were in Oakland. I think they were in Oakland. No, they were in Los Angeles. This was before they came back to Oakland. Drake May's going to air it out. Oh, he's got a chance. Wasn't a very good ball, but Williams got to catch that football. Williams has to catch that football. Golly, it's incomplete. Williams got to catch that football. I think Bo would have to leave the Raiders. Bo would probably still give you a number of 1,000-yard seasons, but I think he would have to leave the Raiders. I don't think he'd be enough to lift the Raiders into victory. I think he would have been very, very good, but splitting between football and baseball, ultimately Al Davis would have forced him to make a decision. Al Davis would have forced his hand and forced him to make a decision. But he would have been solid. You probably would have seen a few Pro Bowls, but Al Davis would 100% force him to make a decision. You got to pick who you want, whether it be football or baseball, because you're way too big of a talent. And now if you're concocting a roster, assembling a roster that can actually go out there and win, bro, you got to be here full time. You got to be here full time. Because people look at just the statistics and they think, oh, no, Bo was overrated. No, this is a dude who played, 10 games, both of the seasons, because he spent the bulk share playing baseball. And then furthermore, he not even there for practice and off-season training because he's at baseball. So there's a dude who just show up. Hey, all right, yo, what's the plays? I don't know. Yo, run left. All right, cool. Hey, hut. And then you go, oh, yeah, run right. I bet, hut. And he just, like that. And he still went for 800. He was balling in 89, I think it was. Oh, pass ricochet. Intercepted. And Jones going down. Oh, that's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Can I get a pick six? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. CJ Stroud continues to turn it over in this bitch. That's a touchdown. Marcus Jones heading to McDonald's. That's a touchdown. CJ Stroud can't protect his balls. CJ Stroud doesn't have good underwear. CJ Stroud likes to go do more giveaways than Oprah. CJ Stroud continues to give the ball away, and all you had to do was protect your football, CJ. You've got to be kidding me. How many weeks Or I should say in the postseason, are we going to see this man be a turnover artist? CJ always giving the ball away. You get a ball, you get a ball, you get a ball, you get a ball, fumble, INT, you get a ball, you get a ball, you get a ball, you get a ball, fumble, INT. Left and right, week after week, he putting the ball into the opponent's hands. You got to be kidding me. Daily, Pavava said, where did Trick Williams' entrance rank among active stars? Definitely in the 10 because it's electric, but I think we need Booker T every single time he comes out. Oh, it looks like the Lolly Lule Low might consider.
14 grand.
Oh, no, they just brought in Hunter Henry. He had to come out. I thought they was going to potentially see if they could go for it. They're going to kick the extra point. It's good. 4-point lead, ladies and gentlemen. Hush Sounds with 2 on. It said Pink Supremacy. Feel the Pink join us. Chisel. I will never. I will never. I will never. The Lolly Lule Low in front. Jones flies into the end zone for the score. Matt said, put 2 on it, said all-time 90s team with a 4-3 defense. Offense and defense. Lazy put 20 on it, said, just want to say you never watched football a day in your life and you don't know much about the sport, but ever since you started watching my content, especially the highlight commentary, it got you a little bit interested in football. Well, I'm glad I can be of service. So I appreciate you tuning in, man, and
Tony Trouble
enjoying
is now
football.
following.
Sean had put 5 on, said CJ Stroud should have took the sack. Shaking my fucking head. Yes, indeed. I would shake my head too as well because it's just piss poor decision making. Because remember, you're playing in the snow. You're leading by 3. Sometimes the winning play is just an incompletion or a loss of yards. Don't make things worse for your ball club. This is where maturity comes into play. And I hate when I see these terrible plays being made by these professionals who've been playing this game for the bulk share of their life. Marco Patuan said, you see why Big Smoke and Ryder turned on CJ now. And Cole Ranger said, stop trying to play hero ball, CJ. Just piss poor execution. Now, you're saying 4-3 in the 90s. You're saying a 4-3. Matt said 4-3 offense, defense. Well, first off, that's just defense. So if I had to go give you a 90s roster, I'll start in the secondary. Dion, Rod Woodson, those are my corners. If I'm in a 4-3, I have 3 linebackers. I have 2 safeties. So then give me Atwater at my free and my strong safety in the 90s. Shit, did Darren Woodson play strong or did he play free? Did Darren Woodson play strong or did he play free? Because Atwater played free, if I'm not mistaken. And I think Kenny easily retired in the 80s. Ronnie Lott was already somewhat, he retired in the 90s, and he played free. No, Woodson played corner, became a safety late 90s, but the bulk share of the 90s, he was a corner. Woodson played strong. Okay, so Darren Woodson would be my strong safety. My linebackers, Ray Lewis in my middle. Lawrence Taylor only gives you 3 years, but Lawrence Taylor's still there. Lawrence Taylor at my outside. And then Derek Thomas would be my other linebacker, because I think Derek Thomas was listed as a outside linebacker. I don't think he was listed as a DN. Let me see here. Derek Thomas, was he listed as an outside linebacker or was he listed as a DN? He was listed as an outside linebacker. So LT, Derek Thomas, Ray Lewis at my middle. Then on the D-line, this is where it's scary, Reggie White at one end, Bruce Smith at the other end, John Randall at one tackle, Cortez Kennedy at the other tackle. That is an incredibly scary pass rush. I'll repeat it for you. Jesus. Reggie White, John Randall, Cortez Kennedy, and Bruce Smith. My linebackers are Lawrence Taylor and Derek Thomas, and Ray is at the middle. It's fucking scary. No, if it was a 4-4 or a 3-4, Junior Seau would end up there. But because I can only have one middle, I'll probably go Ray. But I could go Junior too. Can't go wrong with either. As for the offense there, I'll go spread. Well, actually no, it's the 90s. I'll keep a fullback for the sake of argument because it's the 90s. It's a different game, so we don't have to go spread. My fullback, I could either go Moose. I could go Lorenzo Neal. I could go Mike Allstott. I think I'll go Allstott for the sake of having the benefit of him running the ball as well. Barry is, of course, my running back. My quarterback, you got Elway, you got Marino, you got Favre. It's the 90s. Give me Brett Favre. My receivers, Jerry Rice, Tim Brown, Michael Irvin, because they played the entire decade. So that would be my three. Tim Brown, Jerry Rice, Michael Irvin. That'd be my three in the decade. My tight end, Shannon Sharp. My center, probably DeMarne Dawson. My tackles, Bruce Smith and Bruce Smith and probably can get Baselli. I think no, Jonathan Ogden. My guards, Larry Allen and I wanted one more guard. Probably Nate Newton. Oh, pass ricocheted, intercepted again. He's picked off again. Oh, my God, he's picked off again. That's the third interception thrown by C.J. Stroud in this first half. He's picked off again. And all you had to do was have the football turned over again, C.J. Albeit that was off the hands of his teammate, but at this point, it's his bad mojo. Oh, my Lord, he's picked off again. C.J. Stroud can't stop turning the football over. He can't stop turning the football over. And what is the Texans giving out?
Donations. Gifts. More gifts. Donations. Gifts. More gifts. Donations.
All kinds of donations. Mr. King, but to us that the Texans divisional curse lives on. What the fuck, CJ? 3 turnovers. 3 of them boys. Golly, you've got to be kidding me, bruh. You've got to be kidding me. Now, albeit it's off their hands, but this is ridiculous. The CJ effect is clearly in strong standing. Oh, I thought they were going to try a flea flicker. Trevion Henderson, magnificent cut right there. That's only a 7-yard gain, but it should be so much more. How's in the clutch feeling? They at the watch party right now. I just opened Instagram. They at the watch party right now. Oh, son of a bitch. I don't know why it doesn't, like it gets faded, but they at the watch party right now. Oh, they having a bad time. I know they having a bad time. Golly. Danny Patuan said Patriots defense giving them the belt to ass right now. Sergeant Patuan said CJ playing how ass right now. Yeah, you need that M&Ms for sure. Boutte scores a touchdown. I'm going to put it on a loop for a minute. Oh, Drake May's going down. Will Anderson gets home. That's a sack. Darian Pafavon said, Pat fan here. Slaps on. That's what it means to the Rock, baby. Jay West Pafavon said, there's no way CJ throws another one, right? Indeed. Good pressure right here from Houston, able to go and get May on the ground. The Texans defense going to keep them close. Like I said, coming into the game, I said the same shit. The concern's not their defense. Their defense is going to play football. The offense has to protect the ball and produce points. Remember what I said. The Texans offense produce 21 points and they protect the football. They good. But for every turnover that results in a score, guess what? You have to put an additional score to make up for that. So guess what the Texans offense has to produce now? 35. Because you put points on the board. In fact, I think both of the Patriot touchdowns had came off of the turnovers. It was you got one touchdown off the turnover, and then now you have another opportunity over here because it was a pick six that obviously turned into points. Now you get a stop over here. You have to add an additional touchdown. So now for the Texans, they got to score 28. They got to score 28. That's just piss poor, man. That's just piss poor. You FaceTime Ross with him wearing the Cowboys jersey you a week? Yeah, I see he got it on right there. What does this sign say? Forced to wear the jersey as punishment, go Texans. At least they was able to get the stop. CJ gonna have to walk back to Houston? Indeed. Because they in a bad spot right now. They in a bad spot right now. Eight INTs in the game is the record for whoever asked. When somebody asked for the most interceptions thrown in the game. CJ Underdog, oh my God, he just got blasted. He just threw the ball up. He just threw the ball up. What are you doing? Oh, no, Howard is down. That's not good. Howard is down. That's one of their best offensive linemen. That's not good. And you're already in a situation where your QB's under duress all day. You can't have one of your linemen down. What happened to him? Oh, did he get rolled up on? Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no, oh, no, oh, no, no, no. Ooh. Oh, he just fell backwards? It didn't look like the knee got rolled up on. But we'll see. Yeah, he's just throwing the ball up. He's seeing ghost out there. Yeah, they might have to turn over the reins to long neck, ice cold Mills never broke my heart. Long neck, ice cold Mills never broke my heart. Long neck, ice cold Mills never broke my heart. They might have to turn over the reins because C.J. Stroud ain't playing very good football right now. Will C.J. have more INTs than Drake May fumbles? I mean, he's up right now, what? 3-1? He in a tough spot. Three to two. How many? He only lost one, right? Yeah, he only lost one in this game. So if it's 3-2 so far, but he only lost one. CJ already put the ball on he gave the ball away 3 times. One bad throw, another bad throw, and then a tipped pass that's intercepted. What's my heart rate? 80? 84? So let's just go 80. It's 70, 78 on this watch, 83 on this watch. General Mills is a good nickname. I agree. Do the Texans draft a QB into April? CJ hasn't played the same. Is this a strong QB class? I don't think so. Golly. My top outside linebackers. Taylor, Thomas, Ham, Hendricks, Brooks. I think that's solid.
Gotcha, bitch.
Shayna Rogers 2004 is now following.
All right. Stroud under duress, gonna have to air it out. Looking for Nick Chubb. That's incomplete. And third down coming up right now. Yeah, they're not. Boy, they need their offense to do something. They need their offense to do something. They're in a bad spot. And because of how far back they are, it could be a very short field here. Damn, Woody Marks is out with a shoulder as well. Dalton Schultz is done for the rest of the game with a calf. Oh, Lord. This is bad. This is so bad. This is so bad. Stroud, he's about to eat a sack. What the fuck was that? He threw the ball straight into the... Now, albeit, it's better to have the incompletion than another fumble. This dude is just throwing the ball just to throw the ball, bro. What are you doing, son? What are you doing, son? The lights is too bright. Get that off. Turn that off. The lights is too bright. The lights is too bright. It slipped out of his hand. It wasn't his intention. It slipped out of his hand. So now I'm curious who he was actually trying to throw that ball to because everybody was covered. Get those lights off. All you had to do was actually throw the football to your receiver, CJ. Oh, boy. There's the other punt. Fielded from the 46. Where's Jones going to go? Nowhere. Good tackle. Way to field it. Mr. King put 2 on us at top 3. 2002 Texans and Patriots stand-up linebackers. Cushing, Ryans. Cushing, Ryans. Fuck was his last name? Cushing, Ryans, and Merciless Hands was in the ground. He doesn't count. Oh my Lord, what the fuck was the name of that linebacker? This is a couple of years ago too. I can't remember, son. But for the Patriots, Brewski. Believe it or not, what's his name? It was Jamie. What the fuck was his last name? He left and he ended up in Cleveland, but that dude was a fucking talent. He was a talent. I was only there for a couple of years. But Mario played DN. You can't use Mario. Collins, yes, Jamie Collins. Oh my God. Jamie Collins was gonna be fucking special. I could not believe that Bill Belichick let him leave. Oh wow. There it is over the middle. There's the catch, and he's still on the move. He's still on the move. For the Patriots offense, he's not ass. He's just a little... Keyshawn Booty moving the chains. One more time. Oh boy. That was Ronnie Lott, who you were thinking of. But Dante Hightower was also solid as well. Brewski, Hightower, and Collins. Love them. As for the Texans, you said Maurice. Down after a gain of a couple. I edited that one. Where's my pen? I don't think about it. It's supposed to be right here. Did I lose it? Trying to get you too? Maybe I am. Put the pin on. I guess not. Fuck it, one more time. One more time. Hey, he got it. He got it. He got it. Oh, I manifested that. One more time. My bad, Uncle. I'm sorry about that. Favorite non-Steeler player, Peyton Manning. Storm, just subscribe with Prime. Welcome. I appreciate you. First and goal for the Lolly Lule Low. Man, he need to score a touchdown right now. He need to score a touchdown right now. Keyshawn Boutte, 2 catches, 43 yards. Lolly Lule Low threatening. Drake May over the middle. Got his man. That's a touchdown. Oh, it's Stephon Diglett. Use TM28 Diggs. Diglett into the end zone. Diglett into the end zone. Diglett into the end zone. That's a touchdown throw from
Drake. Drake.
Yes!
Stop playing with him. The Patriots make it a 2-possession lead. The Patriots are up by 10. Extra point coming. Pass by
Drake.
Yes!
to Stephon Diggs with the reception. Stephon Diggs with the touchdown. And it's a 2-possession game. Extra point through the uprights. And it's good. Diglett finds the end zone. And it's a score for the Patriots. Oh, Lord. The Texans are in trouble. They're in trouble. One quick look at Houston fans. Diglett with the score. I found it. To the end zone for the touchdown. Oh boy, sketchy baby, put 10 on it. Said bear down. We'll see you later tonight. But that's a score for Stephon Diggs. And the Patriots are up by 11. Yeah, Diglett had a very good season. Isn't Diggs supposed to be in court? Potentially, but one way or another, he's making plays. His former squad is and he's playing against his other squad. And this man turned into Hannibal Buress and said, "Oh, these hands that I put on a woman." It's so funny how years ago when he was on the Vikings and they did that video of who they wouldn't want their sister to date, all of them said Stephon Diggs. And lo and behold, years later, Mans has what? Four different women giving birth within, like he saw what Tyreek Hill did in 2024 and upped it in 2025, just a little bit more high profile. Ain't that wild? How many women was it? Was it 4 different baby mamas in 1 year? Or was it 3? I just know it's at least 3. I ain't in nobody business, but that's still wild to me. That's still wild to me.
Then you sell
Yeah,
it.
they tried to tell him. That's their business, but I think that's incredibly stupid. The game guy put 5 on, said Cardi B knows how strong Diggs' fingers are. Well, well, you thought it was 4 different? Well, shit. Oh, it was 3? Oh my God, the pass nearly picked off again. Yo. Man, Patriots defense is getting real stingy. He almost threw another. Do I agree with what James Harrison said about Mike Tomlin? He certainly has an argument for what he said. And people thought, oh man, he's just salty. Well, James Harrison not a Hall of Famer either. James Harrison said himself he doesn't believe he's a Hall of Fame. But he certainly has a valid argument. You got a losing postseason record. The 19 consecutive seasons of not having a losing record will probably be what can get him over the hump to get the nod. But the losing postseason record, 100%. It's a valid criticism. Yeah, I guess I could keep walking until the end of the half. I'll walk until the end of the half. I got my steps in. He said that Mike Tomlin's not a Hall of Fame coach because he has a losing postseason record. And he won his championship so early, you're like living off of that. But what success did you have in your final, tenure? The last 17 years of your, 15 years of your tenure? CJ's going to let it, why? He's got a chance here. But he overthrew Kirk. There's laundry on the field. Got to find what the flag is for, but he overthrew Kirk. Fernando Patuan said Antonio Cromartie with 8 baby. Yeah, but Antonio Cromartie, he's been retired now for a decade. We already knew about him. These folks haven't learned. Pass interference on the defense. Is it a spot foul? Yes, it is. But where did the interference happen? They called it on Davis. Where did the interference happen? Oh, yep, it's at the 40. God, they really should cap pass interference at 15. I can't stand a spot foul. Game guy for 5-1 said, you don't want to hear CJ Stroud is better than Bryce Young ever again. Bryce pretty much won his game, while CJ has complete liability. Pretty much won? They lost. He scored the go-ahead drive, but so did Stafford. They lost. You can't pretty much win a game you lost. You didn't get brownie points for nearly winning the game. You lost. They both in Cancun. They both about to be in Cancun, but this game is still not done. It's only 11-point deficit. It's only 11-point deficit. Sean put 5 on it, said after an amazing rookie season, CJ Stroud hasn't been the same since. No, Bryce outplayed CJ 100% for a fact, but pretty much won is a crazy, verbiage for a folk who lost. You could have just said he outplayed him in the postseason, because CJ hasn't had like a staple postseason game. Tank the Sun giving out more gifts.
14 grand.
Bolajan put 2 on it. Said, let's go, Pats. Just got to close this out. This game is nowhere near finished. By the way, we could joke, we could laugh about the turnovers and the INTs. This game is not done. It's only an 11-point deficit. Because remember, Houston can go down the field, and they also have the football to open up the second half. I said this literally yesterday in the Bills and Bronco game, where all of the momentum was on Denver's side. What did Buffalo do? They opened up the fourth quarter with the lead. Brian for 5-1 said PI of 14 yards or less should be a spot foul. 15-yard plus penalty should be no more than 15 yards. Yes, indeed. I agree. I agree.
Gotcha, bitch.
Each trend is now following.
Yeah, games can flip fast. We've seen way too much football. We've seen way too much football. There's a whole lot of game left to be played. What did Buffalo do? They lost, but they took the lead before they lost. They got right back into the game. The game went into overtime and went down to the wire. Folks was talking about game was done after Josh Allen's dumbass right before halftime bowled the football that led to a field goal. And then they opened up the second half. They fumbled the ball. It led to another Bronco field goal. It was a 13-point deficit. Folks was talking about, yo, game is done. Woo! All the momentum going one way. And what happened? They came right back into the game. The base point isn't, oh, well, they came back and still came up short. The base point is the game's never over until it's over.
14 grams of crack.
One INT CJ got hit. The other one hit his hand. The other one was fantastic IND from Davis. You think the Pats defense is just that good? Yeah, I mean, they're playing very good football, but psychologically might be in CJ's head, because you got to take into account his history into the postseason. A lot of fumbles, turnovers, they're all there. So it comes a point in which, hey, there's a common denominator. Graves said the fact that the game is already over, you got a graduation, Broncos, but you keep bragging about it, saying the Bills lost. What do you mean? A graduation Broncos? What do you mean graduation Broncos? Another pick.
14
All right.
grams of crack.
Press out the 2-minute warning. CJ Stroud rolled. Oh, my God, he got intercepted again. He got intercepted again. He got picked off again. 4 picks in the first half. Oh, my God, they got him again. Hey. Get D'Amico Ryans on the phone. I'll play quarterback. I'll play quarterback. He threw another pick. Another pick. Mans is going out of bounds. You throw it on the inside shoulder. That is absolutely pathetic. That is absolutely pathetic. He threw it on the inside shoulder. It's picked off again. What are you doing? What are you doing? Picked off by Davis. He got hella feet down. That's another interception. I told you guys, he don't know what he doing. That brother out here just giving out nothing but gifts, donations, 4 INTs already. Man's got 5 picks in the playoffs. 2 games, 5 picks. God damn. It's like Manning in the Super Bowl season, but he ended with a Super Bowl. CJ Stroud today.
Donations. 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 Gifts. 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 More gifts. More gifts.
Absolutely. Absolute terrible game played by Stroud. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Jay West put 2 on, said no way he throws another one, right? Lazy put 5 on, said the game is never over until it hits the 0-0, unless it's like the Niners and Seahawks game. And Sarga put 2 on, said CJ looking like a Gator right now. Indeed. I don't know what the fuck he got going on. Just straight INT after INT after INT. Dark Cow put 2 on, said easiest Patriots Super Bowl path ever. Bro, the game's not done. Literally, they haven't even played. They haven't clinched their route to the AFC Championship. You still have to play Denver. You don't even know who's coming out of the NFC. What are we doing? Folks talking about Super Bowl. We 3 weeks away. I'm a different kind of football fan, I guess. Baseball put 2 on, said Jim Hardy is hype as fuck. His record is on the line right now. Well, Mo Lajon put 2 on, said somebody check on Dub and Ross. Indeed. You might have to check on them. Folks talk about the Super Bowl. You just saw Seattle thrash San Francisco. Albeit, NFC Championship still got to get played. We already crowning champions? Where's Dennis Green when you need him? If you want to crown him, then crown their ass. At what point do you bench CJ? Shit. Davis Mills went out there and won some games. Only I thought the Niners would beat the Seahawks. All the San Francisco fans thought they wouldn't win. Still, you have another week of football to play. Again, oh man, made my prediction, I was wrong. Rats. You ain't seen me put the house on the game. Stroud back on the field, his pass into the ground. The yawn put 5 on and said on the treadmill, wearing a full suit, streaming and commentary on the game is diabolical. Chiseled is built different. Well, Dark Cow said path, not win. Hey, you said path. It's no guarantee they're going to get there. It's no guarantee they're going to get there. The game still got to get played. Because off of 4 turnovers, the Pats have only been able to produce 7 points. So kudos to the Houston defense. Pass into the dirt again. AK put 5 on, said, as a Pats fan, you don't want to see no injuries on both teams. And Dizza put 2 on, said CJ is Trey Lance with playing time, Niner gang. CJ needs a good motivational halftime speech. For all intents and purposes, 4 INTs, you're only down by 11. You're still in the game. You got to go out there and execute. You got to go out there and execute. And a huge kudos to the Texans defense. This is now 7 turnovers that was committed by the Texans in the postseason. They've only let up 10 points off of turnovers. Pittsburgh only gave you 3. New England's only given you 7. Can't beat that. You can't beat that. The defense is absolutely fucking balling, bro. The defense is absolutely fucking balling. You can't ask for better production from these dudes. 4th down, they got to go and punt. Seven is more than 3. It's a defensive game. Any point counts. Oh, of course. But still, the defense is playing out of their mind. They're holding them. They're doing their best. You just need the offense to go and produce. What I say coming into the game. The Texans have to produce. Protect the ball, of course. And then if their offense can get them 21 at the minimum, bro, they might be able to go and win. But now they gave up 4 times. They gave the ball away. You're in a tough spot. CJ looking like Kyle Bowler right now is wild. That's an insane pull. That's an insane pull. You could say the same about New England. New England, last week, the defense did a magnificent job after the turnovers. I said the exact same thing about them as well. And today, the defense, I mean, we expected the Texans offense to go and struggle. Oh, May just got stripped. Houston got the ball back. What do you want the defense? The defense came to play. Another takeaway for Houston. Oh no, did they not get the ball back here? Did they not get the ball back here? That's a fumble. How the fuck don't you fall on top of that, Anderson? Wow. Will Anderson ain't fall on top of that. Drake May fumbled for a 3rd time today. That's a 3rd time. Both these defenses are playing great football. Both the defenses playing great football. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Both defenses are playing phenomenal football. Golly. Hell of a job, man. Hell of a job. They're playing phenomenal football. Both these defenses are playing phenomenal football. 13 fumbles? God. What are they doing? What are they doing? If you're on the Texans defense, you're fuming with Stroud right now. Oh, you got to be frustrated. You got to be frustrated, that's for sure. Because how is it you out here, I'm doing everything under the sun. You can't produce nothing? Drake May again with a double pump, able to find Pop Douglas. He's going to get stopped here. And that's probably, you could call timeout. Yeah, I would call timeout. Take a shot for a long field goal and just hope that it could go in. Special teams can make a phenomenal play here. That's a possibility too. They still got 1 timeout left. They got what? They put 7 seconds on the clock. You could try a dump off over the middle, try to get some additional yardage, and then immediately call timeout. You got some time here to run a play. You got time here to run a play. Damn, I'm closing in on 15,000 steps. Shit. All right. You got to be smart. 3rd down. Just dump it. Tries a shot. Oh, damn. Pass incomplete. Looking for Stephon Diggs. You're not going to get the flag. They're going to have to try a long field goal. They're going to have to try a long field goal. No flag. No flag. Lassiter went to go box him out. Got a finger on the football. Yep, you got to try a long. Oh, wait, they're not going to try the field goal? This would be, yeah, it'd be like a 60. No, it'd be even further because they're from the 46, 63-yard field goal. Yeah, they're just going to try a Hail Mary. Drake May's going to air it out. That football's up. Oh, they got a chance. It's intercepted. It's intercepted. Ingram takes it away in the end zone. And that's the end of the half. Ingram with the pick. That INT won't matter. That INT won't matter. But these defenses came to play, bro. The defenses came to play. You talk about it's a 6 turnover half. That one was just an opportunity to see if he could get some. That's a free pick right there. But 6 total turnovers from both teams. Drake May put the ball on the ground 3 different times. They've only lost it once. CJ Stroud thrown 4 INTs. It's only an 11-point game. It's only an 11-point game. What's a playoff record in total? I believe Super Bowl 5 was like 11 turnovers. Super Bowl 41, I think it was like 8. Let me stop this treadmill. I don't need. Do I take it to 15? I could. I'll take it to 15. Sensei put 2 on and said Mills, who comes in so CJ can relax. Well, Cam Little would have made it. He missed it from 54 last week. But this game is far from over. The weather's played a role. Both defenses are playing great. Yeah, the weather, yes. Both of them have to deal with the weather, but overall, the defenses have been playing fantastic. The defenses have been playing fantastic. First half filled with a lot of mishaps, but the defenses have been playing fantastic. Steamboat in the building, what's going on? I'm all right. Favre had 6 in a playoff game, yeah. Well, Favre was a gunslinger through and through. Like, Favre was the type of player where, all right, I throw 6 picks, I throw 4 touchdowns, I can still win this game. Like, Favre was just old school like that. Because interceptions in today's game is completely different than interceptions in, like, the 90s and previous. Like, you had guys throw 15, 20-some picks in a season, and they could still end up being in the Pro Bowl and balling out. Because it was more of a defensive game during that time, of course. Gates for 5-1 said if the NFL had the MLB salary system, which NFL team would be like the Dodgers and build a super team? Whichever team. Dallas, 100%. Dallas, because you have to look at ownership as well. So Dallas, Los Angeles, believe it or not, Kansas City, because they're the remnants of the current dynasty, if you will. Kansas City, if Miami had better ownership, Miami would probably be a squad that really can go and push it. Philly, nah. I think those would be the 3. Those would probably be the 3. Because you got to also take into account location as well. Location as well. I'd say Dallas, Los Angeles, and Dallas, Los Angeles, and Kansas City, because Kansas City would be able to go and get folks, go and pop over. Chicago, playing football? I don't know. Some folks wouldn't want to end up going where the weather is not fair. New York's a little tricky. New York's a little tricky. Chiefs are poor owners, but they're winning at the point. Like, that's where you, if you're in a situation where you have great New York potentially, but with the Kansas City, you're in the midst of where you have the guy who's went to the Super Bowl 5 out of 6 years, 5 out of 7 years, all that jazz going down. You have an actual selling point to get folks to come over. New York, the Jets got to sell the team. The Jets have to sell the team. They're tripping. So, all right, let me get off this treadmill. What's that, an hour and a half? Good Lord. Vegas can scheme their way. This says 2.5 miles here. No, this said 4. Jets sell to the Browns is crazy. Woody Johnson will never sell the team. Well, that's unfortunate a situation until he's forced out like Schneider. Mark Davis is broke also. Does the Steelers draft another QB in the draft? I don't think they will because they're not in a very good spot. They're not in a very good spot. Was that Yo from Wano? Not really. It's a very old anime Yo. It's a very old anime Yo. How much better do I think Ed Reed would perform if he was playing in today's game? He certainly has more opportunities at interceptions because it's more passing. However, I think it would be kind of tough to a degree. It would kind of be tough to a degree because his playing style, they would kind of take away the physical aspect of how he played the game. So it might end up changing, the totality of he would ultimately have to just play free safety and he wouldn't be able to creep up at the line. Just kind of depends on how they play him. But he would have more opportunities at picks. No, but we got to get a coaching staff that can actually go and develop, QBs. Let's go in the building said, where are the marbles? I got a couple more marble videos I got to upload. Yeah, the Texans get the football first here in the Texans get the football first to open up the second half, so they have to produce points. Slim Reaper just resubscribed with Prime.
Reaper
I appreciate
619
you.
just resubscribed.
Much love. Hi,
for
Chris
4
Schuler
months.
in Pittsburgh. We got to get a QB whisperer type coach. What's my blood pressure on the shorts? Fucking 134.
And 14 grams of crack. Then you sell it.
Right. Let's sit down. Elijah Rock in the building. What's going on, bro? Doom said, how do I feel about pink marbles? Don't get me started. Okay. Oh, they getting ready for the national championship? Let's go fucking Miami. Take care of business. DJ looks like Team Tuna right now. But thus far, it's an 11-point game. You had 4 turnovers from the Texans, 2 turnovers from the Patriots, really 1 because that interception that was thrown right before the half, it was just essentially just nothing more than an arm punt. What time does the second game kick off? Oh, I am cooked. Second game kicks off at 6:30. I am absolutely cooked. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to go put that fucking food in the air fryer immediately. I have no faith this game is going to, because that was a very long first half. Damn near a 2-hour first half. Yeah, I'm absolutely cooked in the second. Unless the Patriots run away with this fucking game, I'm absolutely cooked in the second. CJ Stroud is 10 of 26, 124 through the air, a touchdown pass to Kirk, but unfortunately 4 INTs. Drake May is 10 of 19 for 117 yards, 2 TDs, and an INT. Surprisingly enough, CJ Stroud has not been sacked. Drake May's been taken down on 3 different occasions. No run game whatsoever from the Texans. They ran the ball 12 times. They've only been able to produce 8 yards. There is no run game whatsoever. Rudy Marks is actually questionable to return. He's got 9 carries, 3 yards. Atrocious. Through the air, Dalton Schultz is the leading man. He's out with a calf injury. Jordan Higgins follows that up with 4 catches for 39 yards. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, you have Keyshawn Boutte, 2 catches, 43 yards. Both happened on the same drive. You had 2 touchdowns passes. One to Stephon Diggs, one to Demario Davis. But the story of the game is the turnovers. The story of the game is the turnovers. Too many turnovers by the Houston Texans. Elijah with 5 said, what are my thoughts on people saying Josh Allen isn't going to be the same, isn't getting the same criticism as Josh Allen? Let's let this week of sports media go into play. It's been less than 24 hours since they lost. Let's wait until the first take, until the first things first, until all of those sports media shows. Let's let the week pass and hear what the people got to say. Because a lot of people say, yo, I'm not hearing no criticism. All I've heard is criticism about Josh Allen. All I've heard is, like, bro, it's the game just ended. Yo, we didn't hear what Stephen A got to say. First take is on Monday. First take's on Monday. Yo, Dan Orlovsky, he only tweeted out, he's going to have to be on national television on Monday. Let's wait until Monday. They don't wait on Lamar. They be on his ass the same day. Let's wait until, because here's the thing. They can say, yeah, they don't wait on Lamar. Cool, but that's social media. They was lighting Josh Allen on fire yesterday. Were they not? Let's wait until the national media goes and speaks. Let's just give it that, because I've been seeing nothing but clowning on Josh Allen. Let's just wait. Let's just wait. I know they be waiting. They be clowning on Hurts. They be clowning on Lamar. 110%. Let's wait until Monday and hear what the national media got to say. If you hear nothing but sympathy, then all of the allegations, those are all warranted. But if they light Son on fire on Monday, what's going to be the next criticism? Yo, they didn't do it within 24 hours. They should have did it the same day. So are we upset that they not criticizing, or are we upset they not criticizing as fast? Like, what's the argument? Let's just wait. Let's just wait. J Nation for 2 on it said CJ looking like your Purdue quarterback back in the day.
Then you sell it.
Tough seeing them cry. You don't like the Bills? Of course, nobody wants to see somebody cry after failing yet again, but overall, that's sport. There's 32 teams in the league. Only one gets to be champion at the end of the year. The problem is people are so quick to jump on athletes, no patience to wait until the shows come out. Come Monday, they'll be dragging the QBs. Indeed, at least they should be dragging the QBs. If Monday comes and they got nothing to say about Josh, all of the allegations of them not clowning, that would be warranted. But let's just wait until Monday.
Then you sell it.
Citizen put 5 on it. I'm gonna do some tibialis raises. But Citizen put 5 on it, said the reviews are saying Diggs should have been a PI. The Diggs INT should have been a PI. He said INC, Diggs Incorporated. Somebody said rigged. Did I hear Sean McDermott was so mad at a reporter arguing about the overtime interception on the plane back from Denver? I'll cover it in the commentary. Sitting down heart rate. Let me see. What are my statistics? 85. All right. W Fitness. I just keep myself in shape. Keep myself active. Yeah, because I have the tibialis raises machines. For those who know to lift, I have that. So my feet are in there. Tibialis. 7 turnovers in 2 games. Outrageous, bro. Fucking Pittsburgh couldn't take it. Any box score watchers, and some people don't know bowl. Yep. All right, here we go. Second half underway, ladies and gentlemen. CJ Stroud, you got 30 minutes to make up for that piss poor first half. Patriot defense, you have 30 minutes to make his life a living hell again. Woody Marks back in this game on the first carry of the half. He's only able to pick up 2. Dong in the building. What's going on? No, 7 turnovers. No, it wasn't. It was only 3 turnovers that Pittsburgh took away, and they still lost. Indeed. Couldn't take advantage of them turnovers. All right, gain of 2. Stroud. He's going to air it out. There it is. Hutchinson with the catch. That's a first down. Marcus said Shannon Sharp gave Josh Allen the Lamar treatment. So did Ryan Clark inside Swagoo. But these debate shows will give Josh a pass. Watch. Why don't we wait until the shows happen? Then you can levy the allegations of them. Like, just wait until the show happens. You don't need to be yelling about, man, they're going to give him, like, you already going into it saying they're going to give him a pass. And then when they don't, or if they, I shouldn't say when they don't. If they don't, are you, oh my God, he fumbled the fucking football. Hutchinson put the ball on the ground. I think he might have been down by contact. Did they recover it in Boonts? I think they did. They're going to give the Patriots the ball, but we got to see if Hutchinson was down. We got to see if Hutchinson was down. They got to go to the review to see if Hutchinson was down. That's possibly another fumble, but we got to see if he was down. Kid Boo put 5 on and said, hey, CJ, this game is for the AFC Championship appearances, in case you didn't know, scrub. Well, was he down or was the ball coming out? He's down. He's down. He's down by contact. He's down by contact. He's down by contact. This is coming back. This is coming back. He's down. He still has full possession here. He still has full possession here. Remember, he was a runner. He wasn't going to the ground. This is going to be ruled. Yeah, it's going to be ruled. He's down by contact. No fumble. Replay assist came in. Or they just, no, not replay assist. I mean, they have to review any turnover anyway. It's a catch. He's down by contact. 2nd down or 3rd down. And while Legend for 2 was that all you have to do is not throw another INT, CJ. Indeed.
Then you sell it.
Unfortunately for McDermott, he was wrong. I'll explain it in the commentary tomorrow. All right, here we go. Stroud got him. First down. First down. Yeah, it was a right call. It wasn't a fumble. It wasn't a fumble. They're already at the 30-yard line threatening to see if they can put some points on the board here. No guarantees. Cannot fuck this up. You cannot fuck this up. There's a handoff. Nick Chubb on the carry. He's going to pick up 7. Good carry by Nick Chubb there. Their longest rush of the game. Another handoff to Chubb. Oh, they lifted him up. He's not going to get the first down. He's going to be marked short. That's about a 3rd in inches. That's coming up right now. You thought the Pats defense, or they thought the Pats defense was going to be easy. CJ playing safe for now. Yeah. Gotta investigate CJ. All right, they're gonna try to sneak. They got it again. Stover able to go on to sneak. He's got the first down. It's a fresh set of downs again. Houston marching further down the field. And now they are inside the 25-yard line. Well, I should say they're inside the 20. Where are they at? They're going to have it the 17? That's a gain of 7. They're moving down the field now. They're moving down the field now. Your boy Chris in the building. What's going on? They're moving down the field now. Their offense putting together a drive here. They're putting together a solid drive here. They don't need to trust CJ with throwing the football because if you're able to run the ball like this, you don't need to put the ball in the air. Woody Marks down, and now it's a 3rd and 2 coming up right now. You said you need a link to the game? Yeah. These dudes had to use a fucking timeout. Is crazy, bro.
Gotcha, bitch.
Had to use a timeout. Is
Sneaky
crazy.
Link 34 is now following.
You mean Christian Kirk, Jazz? You mean Christian Kirk? You got the wrong Kirk. Opening drive of the half here. Houston drove all the way down the field in position to score and make this a 1-possession game. $9:52 left here in the quarter. They got Captain Kirk on the move. Christian's outside. He's got him. Pass nearly intercepted again. That was so fucking telegraphed. That was so fucking telegraphed. This man wants to throw another pick. He wants to throw another pick. That was so fucking telegraphed. That was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. Somebody needs to tell this man to fucking open up his eyes, bro. Because that was such a telegraph pass. That was ridiculous. That was such a telegraph pass. That was absolutely ridiculous. Field goal through the uprights. It's good. It's a 3-point game. Pardon me. It's an 8-point game. You got the field goal. It's good. That was nearly intercepted again. Nearly intercepted again. It's a 1-possession game now. H-Town run the ball. They got to wake the fuck up on offense. The Patriots got to start to try to pull away because their defense has played way too well for them to only be up by 8 right now. This game is way closer than it needs to be. Disney said, will I ever live stream the UFC again? Potentially.
Then you sell it.
Potentially. Brandon put 5 once I got the birthday cameo the other day. Appreciate you, my brother. Real talk. I appreciate you. Much love, man. Shout out to everybody who booked a cameo. I'm glad to have done them. Oh, boy. 8-point lead for the Lolly Lule Low over the Texans, 21-13 right now. Live stream the marathon I'm going to run. That's the idea. That's the plan. Song of Storms is playing right now. And the rain is coming down. The rain is coming down. Oh, I'm getting exhausted. What's going on? Yeah, then again, I got to eat. That makes sense. Might have to go after the next possession. I might have to go run downstairs, put the food inside the doggone air fryer. Does he Raven Mysterio save El Grande Americano from Omos? No, I did not. All right. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Let me see if I could go on Underdog to begin the draft for tonight's game. Gear Trail put 10 on it, said you wouldn't believe what happened in Africa's Cup of Nations final between Senegal and Morocco. Senegalese players and staff walked off the pitch after a controversial penalty was awarded to Morocco. They walked off the pitch. Interesting. Why is that? Here's the return. Nowhere across the 30. Damn, somebody just got fucking boomed. Somebody just got fucking boomed. Damn. Somebody just got boomed over there. Kraft is getting a massage later. He was going to get a massage regardless. There's the handoff. Ramondre Stevenson spin move. Gain of 6. Gain of 6 here. As they're continuing to march down the field.
Gotcha, bitch.
Joran76 is now following.
Zero Fox, but 5-1 said top 5 chiseled crash outs on stream. You have a personal favorite.
Then you sell it.
That's not on me that's for the populace, because that's not for me to rank. That's for the populace to rank. Oh damn, they done grabbed. Yeah, Ramondre going down. Ramondre going down. Now you got a third down coming up. Patriots offense got to pick it up, man. Patriots offense got to pick it up. Team Tuna losing. You better stop it. Motion out. 3rd and 6. Empty formation here for Drake May. Oh, here comes Will Anderson. That ball's out again. Another fumble. Another fumble. And the Texans have it. Another fumble. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. You got to be kidding me.
You lack discipline.
How many times? How many times?
You lack discipline.
I don't care what it is. That guy's ruining a perfectly good game of football.
How many times you gonna put the ball on the ground, bruh? Golly. How many fumbles you gonna have? Every single time Drake may go out there.
But we're approaching midway.
Pop, hit, and blow. His doggone load early. Putting the ball on the ground. Put him in the damn studio with LeBron. Absolutely ridiculous, bro. Absolutely ridiculous. How many turnovers are both these quarterbacks going to have? And now C.J. Stroud under duress takes a sack. Yeah, somebody earlier talking about game done, right? This is why you say game's never over until it's over. According to put 2 on and said, you're trying to cut carbs. All these apple turnovers, indeed. A lot of pastries here tonight.
Gotcha, bitch.
Pinpan8491 is now following.
Here we go. Second and long. Pass is caught. They're inside the 30 now. It's going to be a third and manageable. It's going to be a third and manageable. Third and manageable. Here we go. 3rd and 6. Here comes the pressure. Stroud's going to have to run. Stroud's going to tuck it. He's going to get the first down and get out of bounds. First down. This drive continues. Smart using his legs. Using his legs. Using his legs. Both these quarterbacks, I would say,
Is a no good, lousy son of a bitch. That's exactly what he is. But he's a no good bastard for what he did, and he ought to burn in hell for it.
all these goddamn turnovers is ridiculous. All right, here we go. 6 minutes left to go here in the period. There's the dump off. Tackle immediately, getting them on the ground. Nice hit. Steelers going after Miguelis Avis. Absolutely. .530 left to go here. Woody Marks going to bounce out. All right, there it is. Oh, my God, the ball is out. Another turnover. Another turnover. Another turnover. Another turnover. Another turnover. Woody Marks, Morning Wood, blew his load and put the doggone football on the ground. They turned it over again. Yo. Nobody wants to hold on to the football. Nobody wants to hold. You thought the fumbles would stop?
Yes, I did!
You thought the turnovers would stop?
Yes, I did!
5 turnovers from the Texans, 3 turnovers from the Patriots. This is insane. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. The whole game today has been sponsored by
Donations. 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 Gifts. 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 More gifts. More gifts. Donations. 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 Gifts. 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 More gifts. More gifts. Donations. 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 Donations, gifts, 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 more gifts, more gifts, donations, 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 gifts, 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 more gifts, more gifts.
The whole goddamn game, bro. The whole game, son. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. It's crazy. It's legitimately crazy. There's 8 total turnovers in the game, bro. 8. 5 picks, 3 motherfucking fumbles. It is the most combined turnovers since the NFC Championship in 2015.
14 grams.
Isaac K put 2 on, said both offenses coughing up the ball like magic indeed.
Then you sell it.
Whole lot of hee-hee here today. That's a fact. They out there with the football left and right. All right, the snow's starting to come down now. There's a dump off from Ramondre Stevenson. Where's he going? Nowhere. Out of bounds. They're going to be forced to punt. These teams can't do nothing with the goddamn takeaways. Marvello Pavavon said, if I had won last week, I think you would have beat us today. I'm confident in my squad regardless. So, yeah. 1205 for life. Pavavon said, I agree with your lineup, except you'd swap out Irvin or Brown for the superior Hall of Fame Sharp brother at wide receiver for the what TF not injured. Yeah, the only reason why I swap them out because you have the bulk share of the 90s. Sterling only gave you 5 years in the 90s. Irvin gave you the whole decade. Tim Brown gave you the whole decade. So did Rice. That's the only reason why I have that logic. Sargent Batoon said both teams are on 14 grams.
You buy 14 grams of crack. Then you sell it.
Who was on crack?
Now go home and smoke some more crack.
Oh, nigga, give me one more gram. Tell me that no. Oh, please. Tell me that no. Oh, nigga, give me one more gram. Tell me that no. Oh, nigga, give me one more gram. Tell me that no. Oh, please. Tell me that no. Oh, nigga, give me one more gram. Tell me that no. Oh, nigga, give me one more gram. Tell me that no. Oh, please. Tell me that no. Oh, nigga, give me one more gram. Tell me that no.
Jeff Flames is now following.
Enjoy the stream. Yeah, make sure y'all hit the like button if you haven't already. Rare time you ahead of me. But it's on ESPN and I don't have ABC. Because I don't got ABC, unfortunately. But it is what it is. All right. 18 and a half minutes left to go here in this game. Houston better do something with the football here, bro. How many clips do I have? About like 100 something in here. But overall, maybe like 500. I got a lot. Because you got to remember, I've been doing this for 10 years. Well, 10 years and 2 months, but you get the idea. Son of a... You won't have the reaction time to get the ball protected. So you understand the Drake May fumble? Other than the one he took off on? Okay. How do I keep track of it? Muscle memory is the wrong terminology, but I've been doing this long enough to where I can kind of, in the midst of speaking, be able to go and find them. So there's that. Pan said, "Where's Uncle Tom when you need him?" Uncle Tom. Brady retired. All right. There's Nick Chubb up the gut. Oh, he's down. Only able to get 4. Only able to get 4. You can still watch on ESPN apps if you don't have the... Yeah, I'm watching on ESPN. That's why I'm behind by a play. I'm behind by a whole play. Stroud's going to throw over the middle. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. The pass got ricocheted in the air. He almost threw another one. He almost threw another one. Dangerous situation. That football bounced into the air. Nearly got picked again. Nearly got picked again. That was about to be very dangerous. That was about to be very dangerous. Third and long. Let's go. Oh, nearly a great cat. Oh, that flag came out late. Damn. That flag came out. Here comes the pass interference. Laundry on the field. That's the right call. They should have thrown it yesterday on Riley Moss, but they didn't. But that's a call. That's a pass interference. That's a PI. There's laundry on the field right there. Both teams, 3 total penalties. That's a PI. That puts them at the 35-yard line.
Gotcha, bitch.
Leviavilla 321 is now following.
Stafford had Stover, but Stover's hands, just for decoration, could not catch the football. Stover could not catch the football. Could you say it's because he's in the snow? I disagree. You playing football, you got to be able to catch the ball regardless.
God gave you 2 goddamn hands for a reason. God gave you 2 goddamn hands for a reason. God gave you 2 goddamn hands for a reason. God gave you 2 goddamn hands for a reason.
All right, 2nd and 10. Oh, here comes the rush. Stroud's going down. Stroud's going down. Great rush right there. Ellis able to go and clean it up. Jennings and Ellis combined for the sack, and Jennings is slow to get up. Jennings is slow to get up. Not King J said, "What's up, y'all? Love from South Africa." Damn, South Africa over in Twitch again. South Africa over in Twitch again. They're absolutely cooking them right now. What a play. Yeah, Jennings appeared to be banged up. Or, as I believe Pat Summerall
is now following.
once said, oh, no. There's a man down.
Oh, no. There's a man down.
The refs are trying hard to make this a game. The refs. There's 8 turnovers in this game. The refs.
Gotcha, bitch.
Witch King Roberto is now following.
Starting for 5 wants to do I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool. I'm not Carlito. They've missed Houston's holdings. Spit on somebody is crazy. That's outrageous. Nonetheless, we've seen 8 turnovers in this game. The Texans are threatening, but they have to take advantage. They haven't been able to produce much. Both these teams haven't been able to produce much off of turnovers. You can't ask the defenses to play any better. You can't ask the defenses to play any better. It's time to take advantage and put some points on the board. All right. Here we go. Jennings back on his feet on the sideline, 3rd and 13. Houston at the 38-yard line. You really don't want to try a field goal from this distance, so C.J. Stroud can't afford an incompletion. Goes low, that's a catch, but it's going to be 4th down. Kick the field goal. You better hope your mans can make it. You better hope your mans can make this kick. Jaime Fairbairn been in the league for a while. They better hope he can make this kick here. And on top of that, they better hope there's no fucking field goal block either. You better protect for your doggone kicker. 51-yard attempt for Fairbairn to make it. Down the middle, he's got it. It's good. 5-point game. 5-point game. He's got it. That's a big-time kick right there. Yeah, the Texans are still in it. The Texans are still in it. All right. Tyler Loop missed on purpose. Sure he did. All right. 1:30 left to go here in the quarter. 1:30 left to go here in the quarter, ladies and gentlemen. It is 5. Oh, it's 5:33. We're doing good on time. I need this quarter to end within the next 2 plays. It's going to have to be 3 plays. I need this game done by 6:10. I need this game done by 6:10 so I could at least eat before the fucking Chicago Rams game. But judging by how close it is, this referee prepared to run. Y'all saw that referee, son, was in a runner's stance. Anthony Pavavon said, can't wait to send your commentary of the Niners Seahawks game to your coworker. There's some goddamn bums. All right, 122 here on the clock. There's the handoff. No, it's a play action. Drake May rolling right, touch pass, able to get caught. That's going to be a first down for the Lollyloo. Well, how close the game is going to be is in my fourth quarter might be a long one. Yeah, indeed. They finally got that first down of this half. Patriots hadn't gotten a first down all year long. He's rolling right. Where's Drake May going to go? He's going to try to tuck the foot. God damn. Hunter caught him from behind. That's going to be the end of the quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, it's getting time for that final period, ladies and gentlemen. It's getting ready for that final period of this game. They ain't taking the snap. I don't believe him. I don't believe you. Shit! I need it! Trick just subscribed with Prime.
Chicks3R90 just subscribed.
I appreciate you. Take it to the final period. We getting ready for the final period, ladies and gentlemen. We getting ready for the final period, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my. 5-point lead. Patriots have been holding on. They were held scoreless here in this period. Somebody's going to need to call the...
Serious injuries? Don't despair. Just pick up the phone, call me. I'm Lowell, the Hammer Stanley. I will hunt down everyone responsible for hurting you. I will make them pay dearly. If you want all the money you need, the money you deserve, call me. 459 cash. I'm Lowell, the Hammer Stanley. I want to get you all the money the law says is yours. Lowell, the Hammer Stanley. 459 cash.
That's who they going to need to call. And I'm telling you right now, for both these quarterbacks, all these turnovers, somebody might need to get caught up by motherfucking Stephen A. might have to pop in and execute somebody. Got to call on Brick to take somebody out because all these turnovers, it's going to be problem. It's going to be some problems. Stephen A. wish he was that cold. That's Stephen A. right there. What you mean he wish he was cold? That's him. Oh, no, that's Stone Cold. But this Stephen A. right here. They step on court. He say, watch the shooter. He step on court. They say, watch the shooter, and it's Stephen A. Smith. Nobody getting fired? No coach would get, but Vrabel just got the job, and DeMeco Ryans led his squad to 3 consecutive years with playoff wins. No coach is getting fired. It'd be foolish if they was to move on there. All right, you know what time it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the final period of this game. Sound the alarm. Ladies and gentlemen, we've arrived at the final period of this game, where the Lollyloo New England Patriots lead by 5 points for the right to advance to the AFC Championship to go meet the Denver Broncos. But the Houston Texans, on the road again, look to get their second victory of this postseason, trailing by 5 with 5 giveaways. Can they pull off the spectacular victory? We have 15 minutes to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to the fourth What up? It's the fourth quarter, and Laundry is on the field. It's a PI on Houston. Stingley was sticking to Boutte. Laundry on the field, automatic first down inside Houston territory. Oh, there's a handoff to Henderson. Gain of about 5 or 6 here. Oh. Oh, Henderson just got met. He got met in the backfield. That's a loss of 1. That's a loss of 1. He got met in the backfield immediately. He got met immediately. That's a big-time tackle right there. That's a big-time tackle right there. Homie ain't have a check. First off, pause. Troy Aikman bugging. Talking about he was there to finish him off. Son got to relax. Son got to relax. All right, third and 5. Third and 5.
Gotcha, bitch.
Third and 5.
Is now following.
Here comes Will Anderson. Oh, good Lord. He got a hell of a push there. Going to the end zone. Oh, what a catch. What a catch. What a catch for a touchdown. One hand in the snow. Boutte said, yoink, and grabbed it right out of the air. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. Booty butt, booty butt, booty butt. Booty butt, booty butt. Oh, my Lord. What a play. What a play. Keyshawn Boutte holds on to the football with one hand in the snow. A spectacular catch to extend the Patriot lead. What a play. They're going to review to see if it was a catch, if that football touched the ground. But I say touchdown. I say touchdown. Ooh, Popeye's chicken. Can't look at that. I know I'm on 75 on. Oh, my. Oh, my. 1 in the chat if you think it's a catch. 2 in the chat if they say no touchdown. Catch of the year is crazy. We've seen catches already. Well, what about the conditions? No, we've seen the catch of the year in the season. Iman in the building. What's going on? I'm seeing a lot of 1s. Baseball said 3. Come on, son. You know that's not a damn option. Call on the field stands. It's a TD. It's a TD. Make noise again. Oh, my. Keyshawn Boutte making all kinds of plays with the reception into the end zone. And the Patriots extend their lead. Misfit said, I told you your offense not sustaining drives wears out your defense. Your defense having to defend long drives. Either way, defense is more tiring than offense. 110%. Like I said, especially since the offense did not take advantage of the three takeaways that they had, and they gave the ball away on 5 different occasions. It's a recipe for disaster. It's a complete recipe for disaster. Extra point is good. First career one-handed catch. How would you even know? Is that they keeping stats on one-handed catches? Wicked said, sending love from the Grassi Posse. I appreciate you. We both in Elimination Station, myself and Grassi. But Boutte making plays. Boutte making plays. And the Texans probably going to look like, yo, we took the ball away 3 times, and we getting cooked like this.
Yes, but how?
They probably hella confused at what's going on. You got 13 minutes left to go in this game. You're trailing by 12. You got to make something shake here. You got to make something shake here. I know them cheerleaders cold than a motherfucker. I know they cold than a motherfucker. I remember when I went to the Kansas City game, when they played against Houston, ironically, December 7th, when I went to the game then, man, the cheerleaders were like right here.
J underscore no underscore song is now
I'm like,
following.
yo, I know y'all cold. Y'all having to fucking hold this damn smile. You're barely moving around here and there in between drives. I know y'all cold. Is the Bears playing tonight? Nah, they playing tomorrow. He threw a touchdown and 4 picks in the first half. What does C.J. Stroud have here in the fourth quarter? What does C.J. Stroud have here in the fourth quarter? Marks.
Congratulations.
Ooh, he just ran a man over.
Oh, my God.
He ran Davis
Jenadin
the
just
fuck clean
resubscribed
over.
for 5 months. Yo, what's up, guys? Been a subscriber for the better part of 8 years. You're one of the YouTube goats in my opinion. Can't wait for the 1,000,000 sub milestone. Flexed bicep emoji.
I appreciate that. Much love, much love. Much love. Yeah, the Bears play today. It's not 4:30 Eastern. When you get 4:30 Eastern, it's 5:40. Well, I mean, we're going with it. Yeah, they play tomorrow. I mean, they play on Tuesday. All right. CJ's going to air it out. Flag coming out. Flag coming out. I thought the referee was going to throw the flag. I guess not. I thought the ref was going to throw the flag. I guess not. Wow. I thought the ref was going to throw the flag. I guess not. Golly. Marvello for 517. The Pats win today. Would I bet on them to make it 2 and win the Super Bowl? It depends on who they play, but still, no. I had the Rams before the playoffs started in Week 13. I'm still going to roll with the Rams if they lose, because I said in the AFC, it's wide open, and the 3 teams was either Houston was my number 1 in the AFC, but really the AFC, I didn't feel confident in anybody. I think the Super Bowl is going to the NFC regardless. Well, I should tell you the NFC. My 3 squads in the NFC that I had was number 1, being the Rams, number 2 Seattle, number 3 Chicago. All of them are still in the mix. In the AFC, it was wide open. It's anybody's game. I had Houston, number 1. Was I very confident? Not really. 2 Denver, 3 New England was kind of flexed, tied with Buffalo. Like it could be anybody of the group, but truly, I don't think the AFC is winning the Super Bowl this year. But they could. They could. One way or another. Would I choose them to go? Them versus, because the tough thing that Denver's in is you don't have Bo at the helm. So you got to trust in Stidham in order to go out there and get the job done. Now, albeit, you just got to go out there and not lose the game. So we'll see. But overall, I think the NFC is going to take the bowl, but the game still got to get played. 3rd and 6 here for C.J. Stroud. You have to produce. You have to produce. Oh, my God. He just missed his man and nearly threw the interception. He threw it right into the fucking ball. Oh, Lord, you got a man down. Stover is down, and he's holding his knee.
Donations. Gifts. More gifts. More gifts.
Match Visor gifted Mystic Alafranautra a subscription. Match Visor gifted a tier 1 sub to Mystic Alafranautra. They are given 311 gift subs in the channel.
Stuck in the damn turf. Foot got caught in the turf. His fucking foot got caught in the goddamn turf. Jeez. Austin Pavavon said the Broncos have a chance to do the funniest thing ever, sign Brady to beat the Patriots, then win his 8th ring. By the way, love you, Chiseled.
Donations.
Madden, but that's not how that's.
Donations. Gifts. More gifts.
Match Visor gifted Thedong 415 a subscription. Match Visor gifted a tier 1 sub to the Dong 415. They are given 312 gift subs in the channel.
Matt giving out even more gifts. Even more gifts. You can tell these players don't take yoga classes in the off season, unfortunately. You don't prepare for your foot getting caught inside of the turf. I hope he's okay, but I know that feeling of having your foot get caught. That shit does not feel very good. That shit does not feel very good, especially if the ball comes behind you. You need a better ball thrown by C.J. Stroud. That's a tough situation. Imagine the numbers I might hear if YouTube tracked the number of subs that people might have given. Well, nah. I mean, they give the membership sub, but still, I probably would be somewhere near the same area because I'm not the only person who receives gifts, if you will. Oh, boy. Well, they're going to have to punt this football away. They've got, what, 11 minutes? 12 minutes flat now. If you're New England, you're only up by 12, but the benefit is it's a 2-possession game. Because had it been an 11-point deficit, you at least, as the Texans know, I could score a touchdown, 2-point conversion, field goal. It's a tie game. You're down by 12. You need 2 touchdowns, period. Oh, there's a punt. Wow, what a punt. What a punt. What a punt. Spectacular.
Playley 5861
Spectacular.
is now
Great
following.
hustle by the gunner to get down there. Excellent coverage. Excellent coverage. Aura said, just noted the audio stating that member had given 312 subs. That's great. Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah. I mean, Matt been holding it down. I mean, that brother's giving out gifts left and right. By the way, Matt, let us know when you go and you get that second opinion, brother. That's been on my mind, actually, this morning. It was on my mind. And towards the tail end of the evening yesterday before I went to sleep. So I did indeed say a prayer for you. I'm hoping that potentially that second opinion can provide much better news. So keep us posted. Let us know, brother. There's a handoff. Ramondre Stevenson. Oh, that's a big time carry. That's a big time carry. That's a big time carry. That's a gain. This kid don't got no shirt on. You got shirtless kids out here? Are you crazy? Brian said 69-yard punt. Nice. Matt said he's going to try to do that this week.
14 grams of crap.
Somebody put a shirt on that child. Put a sweater on that child.
Sell it.
That's a first down. Ramondre Stevenson moving the chains. And this is a bad situation for the Texans because of the down distance that they're at. The Patriots could, for all intents and purposes, go on a 10-minute drive from this distance because they started this drive inside their own 5. What you don't want to have situation is first downs on second and third downs. That's a tough spot. There's a handoff. Stevenson. Oh, my God. Yo, they've got holes on top of holes on top of holes. You'd have thought motherfucking Amber Rose is running a slut walk during this game. How many times are there going to be incredible gaps for the Patriot run game to go and run through? Houston's defense, yo, they starting to fold a little bit. Now, albeit they played a magnificent game, the pressure still falls on the Houston offense. And remember, Houston only got one timeout. They only got one timeout. They in trouble. They're in trouble. They're in absolute trouble. Petre coming off of the blitz. Ramondre still another first down. Fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs. Now they're at the 29-yard line. Fresh set of downs. Oh, damn. This is way too close to the PS5. That would have been bad. That shit nipped the PS5, the TV probably either break or the fucking PS5 could break. I can't have that happen. Yeah, it's at least 2 more minutes. It's at least 2 more minutes. Whoa. Game not done yet. Game's not done yet. We've seen way too many doggone turnovers today to think it's a guarantee. We might not see one. Ball could still come out at one point. I ain't saying that it will, but ball could still come out. Positive yards, just a 5-yard carry right there.
14 grams of crap. Then you sell it.
Sargent for 5-1 said Texans need to call Michael Irvin. What they doing? Well, I mean, they on the road, so Mike Irvin wouldn't be able to help with that particular. What are you prepared to do about it? All right, 8:43 on the clock here. Another carry. There's Trevion Henderson. Good tackle for loss. That's a TFL loss of 4. There you go. Now you force a 3rd and 9. You cannot allow a conversion. You cannot allow a conversion. Keep in mind, Drake May could use his legs here. Drake May can use his legs here. Need that defense to wake up. Stephon Diggs moving the chains. Stephon Diggs moving the chains.
Yes, but how?
No coverage once again. Stephon Diggs moving the chains, and this Patriot offense telling the Texans, just when you need him to make a play,
Drake,
Yes!
is able to find the Pokemon Diglett. Use TM28 Diggs. Moving the chains for the Patriots. And this drive continues. Now the clock is guaranteed to go underneath 6 because all they're going to do is keep running the football. Good TFL right there. Petrie able to get back there with the condom helmet. This clock is going to tick down to about 6:40 something. They're going to take the snap at about 6:41.
By 14 grams of crack.
2nd and 12. There's the snap.
Sell it.
Hand. Oh my God. Stevenson on the cutback. Positive yardage again. And now it's going to be a 3rd and long. You got to get a stop here. You got to get a stop. Yo, if these motherfuckers get a first down. If they get a first down, Mr. King put 2 on, said game done. Congratulations to the Patriots clinching a Super Bowl. All right. Here you go. 3rd and long. May incomplete. All right, Lassiter with a great play right there. They're going to force a punt. 5:54 on the clock. 5:54 on the clock. Sneaky Link in the building. What's going on? Why throw deep, man? I wish I knew. He's going to fair it at the 12. At the 12. Snack said, am I kind of happy that Pats are getting the Texans after they did to my Steelers? No. I would much rather lose to who's going to become the champion, but then again, I really don't care. The only thing that I care about is Pittsburgh winning. Pittsburgh lost. I don't really, there's no such thing as revenge because the squad loses. I'm not somebody who hate watches. I'm a Steelers fan. I'm a Steelers fan second. I'm a football fan first. I just want to see good football. Stroud's pass incomplete. Oof. Pass incomplete. Yo, they're gonna need to march down the field very, very fast. You ain't got the benefit of time. You got to move with a sense of urgency. It's 4-down territory. No longer will the punter be employed. All right. There's the pass. Caught. Hold on to the football now. Get back on the ball. 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 They only have one timeout, so they really can't even use that. They got to hold on to that shit all the way through. The one timeout is really going to hurt them as well. Dump it off. Dump it off. Dump it off. All right, there you go. You're up to the 30. Back on the ball. 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 It's 4-down territory regardless. You got to go. Y'all got to go. Y'all got to get this snap off before 5:02. Come on now. Come on now. You got to use your fucking head. Yeah, 2-minute drill. Let's go. All right, another man fell down. Run, CJ. Run, CJ. You just throw the ball. Throw it away. Good fucking coverage. Good fucking coverage. That's another breakup right there. Them boys are in trouble. Trouble. Well, as Bernie Mac would say, trouble. Trouble. They got trouble. Them boys are in danger. You got 2 plays. 3rd and long here. 3rd and 10. Oh, shit. Here comes the pressure. He's going down. He's going down. He eats a sack instead. He eats a fucking sack instead. Well, you got one last play. You got one last play. You got one last play. They're going to punt. Hey, congratulations to the New England Patriots. Congratulations to the New England Patriots, bro. Congratulations to the New England Patriots. Game done. These dudes punted. You got one timeout. You have one timeout. They're gonna run the ball 3 times. Maybe throw on third, but you don't have to anymore. It's a guarantee it's going to the 2-minute warning. These dudes punt. Game done, ladies and gentlemen. It's over. It's over. Brian put 2 on. Said Texans punted. It's a clear sign they know it's over. Yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. And Stevenson got the gain of 9. Yeah, pack them up. Sunny days. Everybody love. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the fuck? Houston gonna use their timeout now. Well, yep, it's pack them up. Pack them up. It's GG's, fam. It's GG's. It's GG's. 2 first downs. This game done. 2 first downs. This game is done. They ain't gonna have enough time. The Texans use their timeout now. What was the purpose? You should have used the timeout before 4th down so you could figure out what this desperation play is gonna be. But oh no, instead of doing that, you decided to go punt the football away. Talking about 2 said a punt. They deserve the LA night clip. Indeed, they're motherfucking dumb as hell. Jay West put 2 said say it with your chest. Hibiscus put 2 on it. Said Texas game plan, punt the ball and ride to that D. That's unfortunately what's happening. Emperor put 5 on said the Gator time. Indeed, I don't know what the fuck they was doing. Just ridiculous, bro. Just ridiculous, bro. What are you doing? What are you doing? You punt the ball away. This game is out of reach, and you decide to go and punt the... Just incredibly stupid. Just crazy. Elijah said, dummy. Yeah, indeed. 2 first downs. This is done. They better hope it's not a first down on 3rd down at that. There's Ramondre Stevenson. He's going down. They're just going to let that clock continue to roll. Very next play will take it to the 2-minute warning. And then ultimately, if they don't get a first here, actually, if they do get a first here, this game's done. Yeah, one more
TM89
first
to
down. This game is done.
just
Brian put 2 on. Said you
resubscribed
wonder
for
how
12
Ross and
months.
Dub are holding up. They're 100% not having a good time. They probably heading to the car right now. I promise you, nobody is in NRG probably still looking up at the screen because there's no reason to. It's not like they're going to be over there giving a standing ovation. They probably not. Molajon put 2 on. Said just seen the CIV short. That shorty is shorty serious? I hope not. All right, third down for the game is coming up next.
14 grams of crack.
Amy said, you know your city is crying. Shit.
14 grams of crack. Then you sell it.
Pathetic. These motherfuckers went shirtless out there. They are wilding. Sargent put 2 on, said the Patriots got the W. Indeed. Jay West put 5 on, said no more pain and suffering. Pain and suffering as a Patriots fan in the 21st century. One way or another, it's about to be it's GG's for the damn Texans. They decided, yeah, let me punt the ball away instead of going for it on 4th and 18.
I can handle things. I'm smart. Not like everybody says. Like dumb, I'm smart, and I want respect.
The Lolly Lule Low gave it to him like,
hey there. Faster. Faster. Faster.
Pick all in your stomach. Pick all in your stomach. Pull your hair, slap your ass. Pick you better not do no running. I say dick down. I dick you down, pick you down, pick you down.
Big Red put 2 on, said should have started Long Neck Ice Cold Mills in the second half is what they should have did. That's who they should have went and turned to, because maybe Long Neck Ice Cold Mills could have produced something. Because in the second half, all Houston could muster up was 6 points. Yeah, get him ready to go to Cancun, bro. Because what was that? You decided to go and punt?
Are you stupid or are you stupid? Are you shitting me? Get the fuck out of my face.
Just I don't know. I don't know. Marlo put 2 on, said Houston gonna send CJ to Galveston to drown him. Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Then you sell it.
That's insane. What were you doing? What was the game plan? Just ridiculous.
14 grams.
Marlo put 2 on, say Houston is going to send CJ to Galveston. And then Green Wolf put 5 on, say, hey, Chiseled, just want to hop in to rant. You're so pissed at the Texans offense. What a joke. We wasted a Super Bowl level defense and Stroud. You want him act. We can't have a QB who doesn't show up when it comes to the playoffs. Congratulations, Patriots. Sargent put 2 on it and said the Patriots put belt to ass on the Texans. Indeed, they did. Where's Michael Irvin when you need him? Because what did they give him today?
We put BTA all day. Belt to ass all day.
All right, third down. And May is going to throw. He's got Hunter Henry. It's incomplete. Oh, no, it's not Hunter Henry. That was somebody else. But they're going to have to punt that football away. They were looking for the third down play that would have won the game right there. They tried to win it right there, but the pass incomplete. A Max said you hope the In the Clutch won't delete their Patriots call out. Folks be deleting videos after they post it.
Gotcha, bitch.
I don't think they're gonna
Jim
do that.
Pixelka is now following.
They ain't soft. I mean, if you end up saying something, you stand by it. All right. Four and 13, 14 and 3. That's how you flip it. That's how you flip it. Hell of a job. All you have to do is follow the damn train, CJ. It'd be hilarious if this ends with a turnover.
14 grams of crack.
Mark's there, first down. Get back on the ball. Get back on the ball. You got to score, onside kick, recover, score again. Get out of bounds.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Matt, giving out 50 gifts. 50 gifts. I know you hype right now. You still overseas? I know you hype right now. I remember you was in the Middle East, if I remember correctly. Coconut, put 5 on, said Texans leaving CJ in Cancun when they get back. Pass incomplete.
Yeah.
Stroud just sold one of the best defenses we've ever seen. It's not the first time that it's happened. It's not the first time that it happened.
Oh, yeah.
Just pathetic. But big shout out to A-Mac, giving out all kinds of gifts.
Congratulations!
Donation.
Oh,
I appreciate you, brother. Holding it down for the community. Stroud's pass incomplete again, and 4th down with the game on the line coming up right now.
Oh, yeah.
4th down. Damn, it's 6:16. Come on, sir. Hurry up. Hurry this goddamn thing up, son. I got to go heat up my doggone food. Lil Grim Joe said, Lord, Texans.
Yeah.
Truly, Kyrie said, use this in the commentary. CJ, you might be a game manager with how you managed. You might be a game manager due to how badly you managed to lose the game. I mean, nobody was thinking CJ Stroud was a game changer, but that's neither here nor there. They got packed all the way up. Slow Coyote, put 5 on it. Or put 2 on, say Kansas City fans breaking out the Patriot jerseys. Potentially. You know how bandwagon fans go. They just jump on whichever squad is winning at the time.
Oh, yeah.
Are they calling me? Oh. Hello?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, what's going on? Tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I could take some. Why not?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. Just let me know. Just call me. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Bye. Pass incomplete. It's a wrap. Pass incomplete. It's all wrap. Pack them all the way up. And due to the incompletion, the Patriots are advancing to the AFC Championship. It's incomplete. Game done. Chopped Adonis, put 2 on and said, was this loss worse than the Seahawks-Niners? No. The Niners got blown out by 30. No. What a pain. And it's all over. It's over. The Lolly Lule Low are on to the AFC Championship because the Patriots gave the Texans.
We put BTA all day. Belt to ass all day.
Pack them all the way up for the Houston Texans. Tonight, I need you to take out your Omni card and get aboard the L train. virtuoso. Put 5 on it, said the Texans are dealing C.J. Stroud to the Houston Gamblers for a sealed half-empty bag of Lay's chips. They might as well because they sending them straight home. Texans fans is looking at the Patriot fans celebrating like,
It should have been me, not him. It's not fair.
you lose. Your quest of the postseason was a failure. And what are they eating, ladies and gentlemen?
Fresh hot ales. 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 Fresh hot ales.
Fresh hot ales. Marvello said, I'm picking up after the shift. I don't know about all that. But one way or another, what's happening to Houston today? Somebody get them they lemons.
It's over. You lose. It's over. You lose. It's over. You lose.
Because the Lolly Lulelo did what? Hacked them all the way up, penetrated their britches, and told them to get aboard the L train, but they've arrived at Elimination Station, and they go somewhere different for their failures of taking advantage of business on the home, their failures of being able to get the W. C.J. Stroud done got on his knees to go and join the prayer. Too bad. He's over there turning the football over, even in the midst of Jesus. Their failures of getting their W in the divisional round of the playoffs to advance to their first AFC championship in franchise history. Consider their names written down in the death note because their dreams of finally getting a W in the divisional round of the playoffs, their dreams of winning a game late January to contend for Super Bowl 60, their dreams of hoisting up the Lombardi Trophy for the first time in franchise history has been absolutely deleted. Get them the hell up out of here. Pack them all the way up. They are going on to the death note where they will sit for the remainder of the season. Take their carcass and send them straight to the shadow realm. Gotcha, bitch.
Luana is now following.
Somebody please put them out of their misery. You don't need to be here anymore. Where's the deleted clips when you need them?
You will rest in peace.
Delete confirm.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
I hear the Shadow Realm's lovely this time of year. Let's find out if it's true!
Send them out of here. It's a wrap. You're finished. Your season is over. Congratulations to the Lolly Lulelo. They got the job done. Ladies and gentlemen, the Patriots Broncos meet in the AFC Championship. Again, 2013 they met. Again, 2015 they met. And now, 2025, they meet again. Ooh, it is going to be a doozy. Looking forward to it. And the main event of the weekend is upon us, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Chicago Bears and the Los Angeles Rams for the right to travel to Seattle for the NFC title game. It's going to be magnificent. Let's go through the final donations, and then we are down with the stream and right back up in 5 fucking minutes. Sarkin for 5 wants to say Patriot players looking at the Texans players like with a hand on the shoulder. Indeed, that is what's going on. Chopped Adonis with 10 on said that means the Pats would have put 100 on Pittsburgh. That's not how this works. Good Lord. Also, the season was an absolute mess. Wouldn't have been surprised if Zesty King Williams and the Bears win the mini bowl. Lil Chris said, as a Pats fan, you're surprised that you won. They got the job done. That's all that matters. And they are on to the AFC Championship game. For the Texans,
Just subscribe.
I'll see you guys in a little bit. Eddie, take us out.
Good night. Suck my dick. Bye-bye.